Don't adjust your sets. This isn't a replay from last week. It isn't a replay from last week. We've got a Mayday right now, an absolute Mayday.
About my who? About my what? About my blood client! Yeah? My fucking brother. I told you, little inbred pricks. Yeah? When you come here, blood, you're holding corn, rude boy. Yeah?
Frankie what? Frankie who? Frankie Bloodclot Evans. This bloke, seriously, what a revelation. What a revelation. He has made me eat my words while I'm eating my carrot. Again, like Bugs Bunny. Thank you, Frankie Evans. We actually have someone of worth in this team. Bravo, bravo, bravo. I think I'm starting to love this kid. Well, he's still a kid, man. 23 years old. Carlton, man. Victorious. Again, 13, 12, 9. He played the drug cheats, the Essendon scum, 8-8, 56, brother, as Rex Hunt used to put it. Mate, I don't know what type of game it was. It was like boring. I was in and out. Frankie Bloodclot Evans popped up, done his thing, went to work, again, put the boots on. Walshy come in, was okay, better, okay, not bad. Georgie Boy Hewitt, 36 again. Blake Acres, 29 of the most irrelevant touches you'll ever see in your life. Paddy Cripps, not bad tonight. Jesse Motlop, bro. This was the battle of the VFL drug cheat teams, top-up teams. Bro, this is the worst game of footy you'll ever watch. Oliver Hollands, Cowan was good tonight, actually. He was actually really good. Flynn Young, Flynn Bum. He was doing his thing tonight. He did well. He kicked his 2 goals, had 19 again. He might get another 6-month contract on that 80 grand, cuz. But Frankie Bloodclot Evans, man, I can't get over this bloke. I actually can't get over this bloke. Who found him? I want to know who found him. Was it Nick? Was it Mick? I don't know, man. But Mars is going to jinx Frankie Evans some way. Bottle Shop Andy from Monday Blues going to stay. Motlop's chances for 2026. I ain't going to fucking jinx nothing, blood. Bro, I've been posting this bloke everywhere, bro. Get the fuck out of here. But no, thank you, being purple. Love you. Everybody in the chat, welcome to another TJP emergency meeting. It's finally over. This year is finally over. Oh, mate, I've been ruined this. I've not ruined this day. I've been welcoming this day since round 1, as you know. Round 1, Voss was out. Sacked for me. Season was done. Lucky we didn't bookend it with another loss to a VFL team, or Epstein's Island, as I called it. Hey, going Rockamoro, Heath Buck, lol. I love Frankie. Supplemental premiership game. Yeah, Mars Walla. Did you fly home, cuz? Always, bro. Always on the Tulla. They couldn't catch me tonight. But yeah, let's bring in the lads. If there's any women that want to join, probably not. But there was a few. I think there was history made tonight. There was a few women behind me. They're saying, "Yeah, we got history tonight." There's 2 boundary umpires. Good on them. They're throwing them in for fucking 10 meters in, bruv. But yeah, good on them, bruv. The coach, Mick Marcucci, Zach Lloyd. Not Zach Lloyd. Because I was reading Being Purple. I was reading this, the Brad Lloyd era.
I don't want to be associated with
McGeaney. Kills McGeaney. Nick. Oh, look who's popped up in here. Andy, how are ya?
Hey,
boys.
How you going? How are you, boys? Good?
Good, mate. Good.
I think this is the happiest I've been all year. Genuinely. Yeah. This is the happiest I've been all year. It's finally done. Yeah, I'll let you go. Mick, you can hit us off first.
Mate, we're smiling because a few questions have been answered. We're, you've always got to smile when we beat Essendon. Come on. I mean, regardless of how shit the game was, we beat Essendon, we're happy. We got answers for TK. He's pretty much out the door. His comments left that question answered. And yeah, end of a shitty season. Muzz, I agree. That's all smiles. Everyone on the page.
Piss off. Take your 1.8 and piss off, bro. Take your 1.8 with your handful of 5 good games, mate. Piss off out of my club. Whoring yourself out all year, bro. Silvani whoring yourself out all year. Piss off. McGovern, see you later, mate. All of them. Get rid of them all, mate. If they don't want to be there, as Wiedering said, piss off out of the club, mate. But, yep. I like it. I am happy. I'm actually happy that the season is done. It's fucking done, man. The season of hell. Zach, how are you, brother?
Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Happy that, season's done and happy that we're in a position that we're in now where we can come off a win in the last game of the season.
Nick, all the way from Adelaide.
Hey,
So
lads,
I'm
so it's
professional of me.
been
Sorry.
a pretty full on week here in Adelaide with the ranking crap. But I've got to tell you, Frankie Evans kicked 4 goals in a showdown, and the week after, Hinkley dropped him, right? And here's a stat for you: last 4 games, Georgiades has kicked 7 goals, and Frankie's kicked 11.
Blood clot, Evans. Yeah, what's that? Is that 11 in 5 games?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
On you, man. What a fucking pickup, man. Unbelievable pickup for us.
Clean,
I know we've got
clean.
both teams, but unbelievable.
His kicking's elite, mate. Incredible.
But how's that like it was
Hit
in the third quarter and he hit up, was it Mackay? But what a kick, man. What a kick.
Even the pickup with the ball with the one hand, how he just scooped it up and ran with it.
But Chris Judd, man. You know, we found Chris Judd in disguise. Andy.
Got on, boys.
See you popping away. Go on. You? How are you?
Good, bro. Season's done, thank God.
Relief.
So, massive relief, bro. Get a bit of time back. You know, you get some time back into your life and fucking spend some time with your loved ones again.
Yep. I agree.
TDK gone, looks like.
Oh, good.
Thank
Good.
God.
Mate, I'm of the belief you're not with us, you're against us. I don't care. I love TDK. He's always been one of my favourite players for a long time. But you're against us now, bro. Fuck off. You're the enemy now, bro. I don't want to know nothing about you, bro. I hope you fucking lose every game and you see nothing but misery for the rest of your fucking Goldilocks life. You fucking little dog. Fuck him, bro. He's the enemy now, cuz. Fuck
He
them
is
all,
the
bro.
enemy.
Anyone,
Nah,
bro.
good.
Jack Silvani. If he stays sick, you want to go? Fuck you, your surname, bro. I don't give a fuck about it. Done, bro. Ruthless culture starts now, bro. That's it. If you're not wearing the fucking monogram on your chest, you're not one of us. Fuck off. We don't fucking want you. We don't fucking need you. That's it.
Give me Flynn Young and Frankie Bloodclot Evans every day of the week over. At least they want to play for the club, man. At least they want to play for the club.
Fucking
Then they aren't mercenaries. They ain't starting their own OnlyFans, mate, and whoring themselves out for free. I'm telling you, his OnlyFans is not even. You don't even have a subscription fee. You just click free and he goes straight in.
He pays you guys to watch him. He pays you.
Sorry?
He pays you to watch him. He pays you to
100%.
watch him.
No, we always pay this. We've paid him. We've paid him from the start, mate. That's where our membership goes to, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, man. I don't know. What did you make of the game tonight? I mean, it was like a genuinely who cared event.
It was a bit flat. We did what we had to do, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like,
One of
there's
those
nothing.
games, we just
Like, what?
one of pure talent, really. Like, we didn't even really have to get out of any type of gear. We're just like, okay, we've got the bodies, we've got the talent. They're a bunch of children. You know, that was the way it was. And they had that little third quarter kind of thing.
They were poo. Essendon were poo.
Well, they're legless, man. But I mean, they've got a lot of injuries and they got a lot of kids playing like us. But I agree.
Younger.
We were, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were younger.
We should never let TDK get to 100. I agree. That's weak from Carlton. They could have set the standard from now and left him out of the side. I 100% agree, man. I don't know why we let him get to 100. We're just a nice club at the end of the day.
Like, let's say we know he's gone now, and they knew he would have done that after the game. Why would you do it in the first place? This is what I don't understand. And also, from his point of view, why would you want to have his name, your name on the locker of a club, which you know for a fact you're going to leave, and you haven't really done anything? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but I agree, Zach. Blues playing against the VFL Colt side that had 15 debutants this year. Yeah, injury ravaged. Yeah, man, just took them out. Hewitt has confirmed he's winning our BNF, and good on him. Yeah, good on him. But it shows how bad we were as a club this year and how bad our supposed superstars were this year as well. I don't know. Sam Walsh, what did you make of him? He just had to do what he had to do. He got another run.
Thank God we finally rested a player.
Yeah.
Thank God. It's like the first time we've done it. Just rested a player. Obviously, it doesn't matter. So it's much easier to do so. But for the first time, we've actually rested a player, put him on ice. Done. which we didn't do last year and it haunted us. But obviously, it doesn't really matter for this one. But yeah, the fact that we did it was still good.
Did you guys see Voss say that was shit?
Where?
In the coach's box.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Well,
have a look. I think Dan Gorringe put up like a little clip about it too.
Did he
but,
say? Did he say
really
we are shit or he's shit?
both.
I'm not 100. I'm not 100. I actually haven't. I only watched a little bit of it. I didn't see like. But apparently,
Maybe he's talking about himself. He should be talking about himself, mate. He's shit. He's fucking garbage, bro. The only negative thing for me is that I hope he turns it around, but is that he's coaching into next year. That's the negative thing for me. Is that there's going to be a lot of change, but the key head doesn't change, does it? So, and what does it say if his assistants come in after the start of next year and we do well? What does that say? The assistants were bad that we had, or he's a crap coach? Which way?
It shows that he's not the leader that he is if the assistants are running the show. That's which I've always thought is a dumb thing anyway.
Haven't the assistants gone to HR complaining about the delay decisions?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Bullshit. That's cap. No way. Are you taking the piss or are you being serious?
It's serious.
No, that is a rumor. Yeah.
Wait, what's delay?
Doing HR at Carlton.
They've had a swoop that the assistant coaches haven't been cut early enough so that they can explore other opportunities.
They got 6 months.
They're going to get any other jobs.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what they're. I'm not agreeing. I'm just saying that's what they're saying.
Bro, you got 6 months to find a new job, bro. And if you can't find it in the AFL, go and fucking flip some burgers. And we'll see you at Macca's. Like, fuck, like, seriously. That's like, there you go. There's a mentality. Yeah. You're contracted to the end of the year. What do you want to be told halfway through the year that you're not going to make it? Like, your contract, mate. Absolute shit. Did you see what TDK said in the rooms after the game? Yeah. Thank you for the 8 years. Yeah, I played a handful of good games. I'm going to do a fucking rabble of a club, stealing money for a living because I don't love football and I just like football. And yeah, see you later, boys. Fucking mercenary. Oh, bro, I'm the happiest person. I don't care if anyone calls. I don't care. Like full toxic tonight. I don't give a shit about him. Never care. Fuck him, bro. If you want to slut yourself out from the start of the year, bro, go. He shouldn't have played a game after halfway through the year. I don't care what anyone says.
Agreed.
He didn't there's no reason for it. Imagine if he wasn't in a contract year or if there wasn't these rumors circulating. If a player's playing like that, you don't play him.
Bro, Goldstein bodied him all night. Goldstein bodied him.
Yeah.
He's 60 years old, mate.
Bro, he made him look like chump. Like he was fucking like chum. Like, when you feed your dog food, just mince meat all day, all night, man. Mate, get out of my club, man. If you want to go play with Naz and steal a living with him, good on you. Good on you, mate. Go take your 1.8. Because I told you what I heard him say. Well, I know through a person that was doing stuff with him, and he says he doesn't really love football. So it told me everything. And that was halfway through the year.
The interesting thing is they're going to be paying this guy 1.8 million, and they're bringing in they reckon they're going to bring the new rule in, the last touch out, meaning that their rucks are not going to be as effective what they used to be with the boundary throw-in. So in South Australia, we've got that in the SANFL. It's a fantastic rule because it takes away all the, was it deliberate or not? So you get the ball kicker straight in. No problem. Quicker game, it's fine. But it takes away the ruckman. So TDK is going to go get 1.8 million for centre bouncers.
I agree. Frankie is better since May knocked him out. Yeah, 100%. Maybe if Motlop gets knocked out, Handy will be right. Jesse will be 2026 star. How good was Akers? Lloyd, Akers, Chera, all special gifts from us at Freo. Mate, he's one of the worst kicks of a football you'll ever see in your life. Genuinely. I don't care what anyone says. He's the worst kick.
Hey, I'm backing Jesse Motlop next year.
Yeah, if he's played right. But he turned into Keziah Pickett tonight out of the centre boundary. Actual Keziah Pickett.
I'm calling it, mate. I've said it all week, and I'm taking it into the pre-season.
Good man.
Jesse Motlop's having a fucking good year next year. That's my
30 plus. Or let's say let's say 25, let's say 2020 or 25. He sets up 25 goals, kicks 25 goals. They're going to call me deluded.
Bro, I'm going all the way. I'm going all
You got
Australian.
40. All
All
Australian. He says, all right,
Yeah, cut.
all right. Bro, Aiden, I sent you the link, bro. It's in your inbox, bro. It's in your inbox.
I said last night, though, if you notice something, Andy, with Motlop, these last couple of weeks that he's played good games, he has not been played defensively.
That's correct.
He's playing attacking football. If they even then put him through the midfield, he's run through. You watch him every single clearance, he's a running through player, not that defensive side waiting at the back.
How about that run? How about that run on the wing with Durden, the handballing, and then they set up the play? Awesome.
Can we talk about Durden? I feel like Durden's very lucky to fly under the radar as much as he has, because he's not a good footballer.
You know what it is too? He's falling down the pecking order.
No, he's not even. I thought Will White was.
You know what I mean? Yep. He's not really showing anything.
No. Sorry, because he kicked the goal. But yeah, he was. Did he kick a goal? No, he kicked one. No, he was two.
Who?
He was two. Why didn't Lucas Campriali start? Like, why didn't he play?
Good question.
Why didn't he play?
Yeah.
Why didn't he play? Like, I don't get that. Like, whatever, but like, I don't get it. Hudson O'Keefe was, bro. He's not a forward. He's not a forward. He's not a forward.
Do you think they're trying to find a replacement for TDK, trying to get him to fill that hole that they knew was coming?
I don't think O'Keefe was bad. I think he presented well enough. He contested a fair few good marks. He just couldn't clinch it. But he's still a kid. I give him a bit of time.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I would have loved to see him in the ruck, to be honest. But yeah,
how good was Weeders tonight?
Nah, this bloke, they couldn't get past him. It was like a straight wall.
He's a wall.
Yeah.
He's playing on McMahon as well, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that boy.
There he is.
Man, look at him. Here he is. Aiden, how are you? You going to talk or are you on mute?
No, I was waiting for you to talk.
I was talking. How are you, Ko?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Not bad.
You're not bad? You happy that it's over or what? Or are you sad that it's over?
Yeah, a bit happy that it's all over. I didn't even want to go today. I forced myself to go because I had nothing else to do. But, yeah, that was a pretty hard watch. Essendon were just trying to get Zach Merritt to kick a goal for his 250th. But other than that, thank God it's over.
I agree. Big Seb at 14.99. Thank you. Like I said, Miles, no one kept the same energy with TDK like they did with Cripps before he signed. Cripps copped it until he signed. Simple. TDK, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Mercenary.
Yep.
Good, but don't care about him. Flynn Young, absolute gem of a game. Yeah, not bad. He's been playing all right last 2 weeks. Andy, you're a pisser, mate. Love you. Motlop has gone from a fucking fraud to being backed to have a big year next year. You're the best.
I'm backing him, bro.
Backing him in.
Yeah. I think a bit of positivity. I think we should all choose one player who's a fucking spud and just invest some positivity into him. And maybe as a collective, we can fucking get somewhere.
Well, I've got mine already. Two jumper.
Two jumper Lewis? There's two. Two jumper Lewis.
I don't think he's a defender. He plays better when he's a forward.
Yeah.
I don't know what he is. I really don't know I don't know what he is.
I like him.
I don't know how he's still there. I'm being rude with you, but
I like what he's done this year. He's had to come in to fill roles, and he's fulfilled a role. Mm-hmm. You need those players. You need Lewis Youngs.
I agree. Weeders beat a VFL Colt side. Needs to be better against the legends of the best sides, like taking in Aiden in his live stream. Also, Durden didn't even kick it behind. I don't know about it. But he's contracted till the end of next year, isn't he? Oh, yeah.
He's got a year left.
Oh, Akers.
Nah, fuck.
Oh,
he's
the list.
He's okay.
He's got a year, but I'd delist him.
Straight Scott McIntosh. What do you reckon, Maz?
Mate, straight in. Mate, that caused a lot of controversy. Man, people didn't want to hear it. But people don't actually look at the resume, but then they don't look at the player that he is. Bunch of bots, bro. That's what you call casual football fans, bro. That's what you call people that don't know ball. They're just casuals. You're just
Spot on.
casual. You got your fucking badges of Charlie Curnow and TDK and Silvani, and they're all gonna leave. They're all gonna leave you bums.
Please.
He'd actually help. He'd actually help Ollie Holland. To be fair,
This is what I mean. This is why I said get him in. Get him, bro. He'll help the Campo boys as well. He'll help Hollands as well on the wing, and he's reliable. He'll play 22 games in a year. Still 31.
Plus,
He's an elite runner.
the headbands.
Mate, you'll sell
Headbands are
headbands
crazy.
for all these like us, like fucking hell. Imagine us in the headbands. Fuck, a whole bay full of headbands, man. Come on, man. With the Carlton logo, mate. You're making money. You're making $20 a headband. 100%. Mate, it's a perfect opportunity.
Hey, boys, what do you think of Billy Wilson? I think he's improving.
Essendon gave us a lot of space today, and the halfbacks pushed up quite far up the field. Like Hollands, Cowan, and Billy Wilson pushed up so far up the field that they could actually kick into the forward line rather than kick to about half forward, which is good to see.
Good point. Good
I like
point.
the way they all played. And I like seeing Ollie Hollands on the wing where he kind of belongs.
Look at this one, Rocco. You sound like Crystal Lady Andy. he's been touching the crystals all night, mate. That's why. And not that sort of crystal. Frankie Evans passing off. Frankie Evans passing off his fourth for TDK to miss gave me Argentor. Bro, when he missed that was right behind me. You just knew he was going to miss it, didn't you? Another gift. Another gift.
You knew that was going to happen.
Why is he a spud, man? I don't get why he's a spud.
I can't work that out.
Nah, he's not. I think you need someone like a McIntosh in the team.
Right.
You need that,
and he's cheap.
Yeah, just you need that that experience. He knows what it takes to be in a winning environment. It's just education. That's what. And I'm big on education, and the lack of it at our fucking football club. We lack it. We lack it so bad.
Look how much Haynes has helped out that.
Straight in for Acres, man. Straight in.
Just
straight in.
Look how much Haynes has helped out. What's his name?
You see that?
O'Farrell. That quick.
Yeah. He has. And probably Cowan as well.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
He's not a spot.
And Cowan.
What are you guys hearing about Curnow in Sydney?
Fuck him.
Go. If you want to go,
I
go.
hope he goes.
What do we get for him?
Give me 2 first rounders.
2 picks in a player.
Give me a bag of potatoes,
Errol
man.
Goulden.
Yes,
That-
please.
no.
Goulden. I'll take Goulden. No, Warner. But he'll go to WA.
Yeah,
But if you give me the Goulden slipper,
I'll just take the 2 picks, honestly. Genuinely, I'll take
I'm
the 2
not
picks.
even kidding. If they want to get him, I'll be like 2 picks and a player, or 3 picks. That's it. And if they don't want to give us, let's say, because if they're going to take one of our star players, I'm literally going to ask for Heaney, Goulden, Blakey. I'm going to ask for their star players. If they say no, well then goodbye. He's got 4 years on his deal.
Yeah, we got the upper hand, massive upper hand.
So we've got the I guess the power. So all right, he's going to stay, or
well, they
what can you give me?
desperately need a
What can Gold
forward.
Coast
Because
give me? What can-
all their forwards are fucking donkeys.
Tell me about it.
That Amadi, he's poo. McLean, he's poo. Logan McDonald, bro. Nah. I don't want Logan McDonald. We don't need that. We don't need that. Trust.
Would
Oh,
you
Where's
take,
Morris, man?
Poo. Huh?
Where's Morris?
Probably hearing some news about it. You know that.
I don't know. Goulden ain't coming. Nah, probably won't. We'll be 100% like 2 picks. We'll be asking for 3, but you probably get 2 and maybe a second round or something. I don't know.
All right, lads, I'll let you go. Have a good night. I'll
All
talk to you soon.
It's time to go!
Appa Schnee.
Hey.
How are you? Thanks.
What's going on?
No, but
That looks
much,
like
man.
a relieved man.
Oh,
Look at the swat.
look at him. This is the most
The wind.
smile all year on cam, I reckon.
I agree.
It's over. Snapper, how are you? How was work?
Don't ask, bro. Long day has just finished. Come to an end now to drive home. Good win. Good win. I don't give a shit. Fucking, I'll take any win over those scumbags any day. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care if it's pre-season. Any win against Essendon is fucking amazing. It's just a nice feeling. I don't give a shit if it was their reserve
I can't
team.
even,
It's
I
still
can't even
Essendon.
lie. People say, "Oh, the Carlton Collingwood rivalry is dead." I think this rivalry is like dead. I didn't even feel anything. Nothing.
Oh no, this
What-
is the one. Well, look where both teams are.
Yeah, I
Nowhere.
know. Like when we play them, there's no excitement. I just treat it like it's another game. But for some
The
reason,
thing-
I actually don't know why. Like
I'm
whenever
pretty
we
much the
play
same as well.
Essendon,
Maybe it's because
they
I guess we haven't seen a
they
good
take that
Essendon.
rivalry
maybe.
more seriously than Collingwood. Look,
Yeah.
did you see the amount of posts and the amount of players that spoke about it this week? But then when it's about Collingwood, you don't hear a pin drop about it.
I reckon it's a generation thing though, because if you ask the older people, like I mean, I'm 40, and I absolutely despise Collingwood and Essendon more than any other team in the AFL. But you ask your generation, and I think it's not as prevalent.
Yeah, like for
But
me,
for
I'd say
us,
it's more
again, we used to
Collingwood
spit on each
because
other.
they've won things in my lifetime.
Supporters it was disgusting, baby, between us. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
So you guys haven't never seen that or experienced that in an AFL sort of. I know you see it in soccer sometimes, but it depends on soccer you go to. But not so much in the AFL circles anymore. It used to be like that, though.
Especially with us, the way we're going.
Yeah.
See this? We won't be getting Cody Walker next year. This is why we want all the picks that we can get. We'll be trading up if we don't, mate. TDK if he's actually going to get 1.8 million, genuinely 1.8 million, mate. Genuinely, we should be getting first pick one.
At least
100%.
Like, is that the
No,
most
no.
expensive free agent
Pick
you've seen?
one.
Like,
Yeah,
leave
I
our
think
club?
so. Yeah,
Are
we
you
should be
sure?
getting pick one.
Doesn't it depend on where we finish?
Nah.
No.
So what?
Nah,
What
there's
does
no
it depend on
set
how
rule.
much you
There's
get?
actually no set rule, I don't think.
No, there's no set rule, but they base it loosely on the money they're getting paid.
And the impact of the player that's leaving.
So, like,
we'll-
when Ben Mackay went to
By the way,
Essendon, they based it on the money.
I think next year they're going to be changing the ruck rule because you know how like players can block from players from jumping, like we saw 5 times tonight. Yeah, they're going to be. I think they're going to be removing that next year. So I think next year. So when they remove that, TDK he'll be a pretty good player. So I think we should get something, probably a top 5 pick for him, top 4.
Mate, if they're getting, what do they get for Mackay? What's their name? North Melbourne. They get like pick 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got a big pick. Yeah.
800-900K.
They finished on the bottom 2 that year.
Mate, give me pick 1. I want pick 1, 100%. I take it Jack wasn't there tonight. Anyone see him? Nah, he was whoring himself out at Footscray. Fucking bum. Sorry, Lana,
I saw Elijah Holmes today, actually.
Huh?
I saw Elijah Holmes today, actually. I said hi to him.
Booba?
So that was good.
That's
Yeah.
right. You know, high
Good to
back.
see him. Yeah. Nice guy.
Run a bag to him.
No.
I mean a shopping bag, bro. What are you talking about, man? Come on, man. I'd be fucking idiot.
Look
I'd
at-
be like,
Come on, man, move!
look at that. The road rage.
You
Can't raise it about Carlton.
Look at him. Oh, Jack was there. Apparently, Jack was there. Thank you, Rock
Yeah,
Amora.
Stephen Silvani was there as well.
Who?
Stephen Silvani was at the game as well.
Bullshit.
Yeah, my mate took a photo with him.
Really?
Yes, Sauce was there. Campriali was there.
Reunion of 95 in his own way.
Mm.
Nice, cute. What was this one? Any Carlton fan alive since 2003 has only just seen their 3rd ever win by the Blues of a regular season final round game. That is ridiculous. And you lot are worried about top 10 picks, dealer Hayden. Bro, we need everything we
true.
can
I actually
get.
saw something. I saw something that apparently since 2003 or 4, we've never beaten a team in the last round of the year. So this was the first time in 20 years? That's
Did we beat
fucking
anything
nuts.
tonight? Like, really? Come on, man.
How shit were we?
Just get the job done. See you later. They're going to take it into next year. Apparently, those 2 wins. But,
So
yeah.
can I touch on something that was mentioned on Triple M tonight? One of the blokes on there asked a question: what's the percentage of Carlton going fast play from defence to attack? in the last 2 weeks. So last week and tonight. And the stat was 32% with the league average at 14%. So clearly there's been a shift in the game plan trying to run the ball from defence to forward. And that's a great thing. No one's going to knock it. Everyone's going to be like, good. But it should not have taken a 5-hour board meeting to find out that that's what's needed to actually get this group going. Now, like I said, obviously last week it was against Port Adelaide, tonight against Essendon. But however, the fact that you can do it and you're doing it above the league average means that something is working right. Now, you add a Jagger Smith who can run, you add a Nick Newman, who can run, and you can if we can add another midfielder, quality midfielder into that midfield that can use the ball. As Voss said, they're looking for now talent, ball users and runners. If we can add that, it may be good, but it shouldn't have taken 23 weeks.
Mate, we've versed two bum teams, man. Two bum teams.
Can I say something on that? Do you think it's got to do with the pressure as well?
Absolutely. I reckon they would have said at the board meeting that you need to stop playing contested ball. It's not going to win you games of football anymore. You need to adapt to the style that's played now. Run and carry, play on at all costs from defence to the forward. The quicker you get it in, the more chances you're going to have at scoring a winning score. And like I don't know who just said it. It was against two bum teams, but you've got to still execute it. And the fact that they're executing it and the fact that it's changing, that's a great thing. But it should not have taken a board meeting, and it should not have taken 22 weeks to realise this. And that's what got Melbourne in the shit this year. Them and us have the same game style. So all of a sudden, Melbourne, their game plan has changed. Carlton, their game plan has changed. So why has it taken that long to realise it?
23 weeks. What's he been in a
23 weeks.
Come on, man.
Why is it taking this long? Why? Surely Voss would have known that in order to win games,
it's time to go.
Go. Sorry, yeah, it's taking him that
long.
No,
it's because remember, I don't know if you remember at the start of the year, Voss said we're going to inject speed into our midfield, but we never did. We never did. So all of a sudden, he's mentioned it during the week that they're going to look for good ball users, players that have speed. Okay, so your game plan has changed. So you've realised this now after a season of football that you need these type of players. The good thing is Jagger Smith is almost like a number one pick for us next year because he hasn't played. So we're going to get this fresh kid come in. Whether he's going to be good after an ACL, nobody knows. But you get rid of the dead wood at the club. You bring in fresh faces. There's positivity there for something to change. But you've got to keep persisting. There's no point going back to the old fucking habits of contested football. That's gone. That's long gone now. Now the focus should be, we've finished off the year for new game plan. Let's enhance it. Because if they can enhance it, I don't think we're going to be bad next year. But at the same time, it all comes down to the assistant coaches they're going to get. And I reckon Mark Williams should be very high on their radar because if we can get him to the club, he would be unbelievable because he's highly spoken by everybody in the competition. That's my thought.
I just think that we'll find out come round one. Because I just think that because the pressure was so low over the last 2 weeks, knowing that we have nothing to play for, and knowing that those two teams that we played against have nothing to play for, come round one against a Richmond team where the pressure will be on 95,000 at the G, we'll find out. Because like this year, we played that similar game style for a half, and then once the pressure lifted from Richmond, we completely folded. We saw that for the first 4 weeks. And then they reverted to that slow, contested game style. So I just think that we'll find out come round one.
No, I don't believe in this. What is it? Speed and ball use, mate. We're playing Aussie rules, mate. We're not playing fucking EDFL here. There's speed and ball use everywhere.
Because
Look at the game plan we play. Look at the way
I
we
don't
play
think you
football.
need like actual fast players
Mate,
that can run fast to execute that. You need good ball users, and you need to make good decisions. When we play, we don't make good decisions because everything's chaotic. So maybe a decision might work out, maybe a decision doesn't work out. That's why sometimes you'll see against the shitter teams when they afford us so much space in the middle of the ground today. Everything that was chaotic, we had time to mop up and then find a way inside 50. That's the thing. So and we've always seen, as soon as Voss got sacked, the narrative was, oh, they're going to play with less pressure now because pressure's off the shoulders of everybody. And I remember we came on here and said that's wrong. It shouldn't be once he gets sacked. It should be the whole season. It should be, as soon as you feel pressure, you've got to perform because the pressure's been on all year.
Mate, I don't know. I'm not subscribing to we need ball use. We need faster players. Mate, we're playing Aussie rules here. Don't try and suck us in. And then the last 2 weeks, I wouldn't get sucked into the last 2 weeks either. We've been putrid. What about against, you're going to tell me what, against Gold Coast? We got spanked. Oh, then they go to the last quarter. But the game was over. The game was done. It was dusted.
Why are they saying after a whole year? Because people were saying we need good ball users literally 12, 18 months ago. Why are they saying it now?
Mate, have you seen the way we set up the ground? How many times we went? There was a fair few times where we went forward tonight as well, and deer in the headlights look up and there's nothing up ahead again. I was there. We were sitting on top. Seba, we were there. Michael, we were there. We were sitting at the top. Like, there was some good plays that we actually did. There was one bit of play where we switched the ball and with a bit of purpose. But still, I saw a lot of deficiencies where men were behind. They're trailing their man. Essendon players were in front. And I'm going, how do you not read a cue from up the ground from the switch? How do you not get on your bike in front? Well, I think we kicked the goal from there.
Let's be real. Let's be real here. Was the game style really that much different tonight? Let's be serious. Let's be serious here. Yeah, we versed dead set probably one of the worst Essendon teams I've seen fielded against us in my 24 years of life, and we struggled for the most part moving the ball against them. We got blocked, and you said it to me, Muzzy. We're playing the same way. Take the game. I don't think we changed that much tonight. Nothing out there tonight gives me any hope for next year. Nothing.
Nothing gave me any hope. A little bit. I'll give you. I've got a differing opinion to an extent, not a lot, but factoring in that there's at least half a dozen kids in there who have played less than 10 games of football.
Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So taking that out of it, I still think there has been a shift in the game plan. I tend to agree a little bit with Snapper there that you can see a shift in the way they're trying to move the ball, but the skills are still rough. Yeah. But the run and carry that's definitely changed, regardless of the opposition that want to move the ball fast. We weren't doing that for how many weeks? We were playing that defensive style of football. So I think there has been a slight shift. So I'm sort of sitting on the fence. I hear what you're saying, but I also think there has been a slight shift. And just one point on what Snapper said, the different take I've got, and I'm definitely not a Voss supporter because I'm not, but it might sound like I am by saying this. I think I've said it before. Is there a reality where maybe he's been hindered since he's been head coach? Because we know how opinionated a lot of board members are, football managers have been. You know, the likes of the Greg Williams and the Brad Lloyds, have they been hindering the opinions of Voss's idea on how to run the game? Has Wright said, you're going to have a year starting today and the shackles are off. You do what you want. You run it the way you want. Someone else is going to tell you how to do it. Is it that? Who knows? We'll never know the answer. But
it takes 22 weeks to notice that. 22 weeks to release his shackles. Like, come on. It would have been from the start.
Yeah, but I'm saying that should have been the case, like Snapper said, but maybe it's taken for that board meeting to say, all right, let's do it, enough. I don't know. We're never going to know, but I'm just spitballing ideas because I know,
I reckon we're clutching at straws. I'm scared. I'm scared for next year. To be honest, it's going to
So
be
am
a
I.
year the same. It's going to be a year.
Because we've seen this before. How many times?
What? Exactly right. Like I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same shit next year. To be completely honest with you, there's only very few things that can really change our fortunes next year. And me and Mars are talking about it in the car. I probably think that if you were able to get like a Butters or something like a big player like that, it just elevates you enough to where like, all right, maybe you're considered, and I understand it's only one player, but a player like that can like, well, it's like a shot of an adrenaline. It's like an adrenaline shot, but also, I don't think that, I don't think that we have enough. Like we just don't have enough there. Personally, I just don't think we have enough there. Like the midfield, how much really is the midfield going to change next year? Like, yes, Jagger's coming in, but like whoever said before, who knows how good this kid's going to be? So we can't rest on him being our fucking savior. Like Cripps is getting older, Hewitt's getting older. Chera, who knows? Who knows if he's going to be durable next year? You know what I mean? So I think our midfield next year, I think we'll even see a bigger fall off. You know what I mean? Because we've seen it through the whole way through the year, bar one. But Patrick Cripps he's not the same Patrick Cripps of last year or 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Enzo Valentino. Who needs Camden McIntosh next year? Give Mick a headband and nobody would know that.
Chuck him on the wing. Oh no.
I think Jacobs, could he get a shot in the midfield? He needs to go every day in the off season and kick 1,000 balls through a target, through the smallest target.
Mate,
I love the bloke, but fuck, man, sometimes his kicking it just lets him down.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I reckon
like against the better team.
Yeah, mate, pressure's right up against a better team.
Exactly.
Mate, when you're halfway, when you're in the year and you're in the mix of it and the pressure's right up, how many times have we seen it wilt and revert back to the same thing? I just don't think with the same voice at the top anything is going to change. You might get
if it is.
You might start different next year, but I still reckon the same thing will come to fruition.
But then
to the end of the year.
Let's say we start different. What does that say about the rest of his tenure, though? That like we've wasted 4 years of him trying something, and then I'm going to change straight away. What's the play? I don't feel like
it'll be evident that it wasn't him all along. That's what I'm saying. Zach. There's two ways to see it. It's all going to be the proof will be in the pudding.
That's the thing. Like, let's say he does change. It shows that the last 4 years have obviously not been done correctly, considering how inconsistent we were. But that's again, like we don't know.
But what happens next year? And again, I want to be proven wrong.
Wait up. You're the fucking cheat. You're a drug cheat, bro. Don't worry. We look after
any other club I can cop
we look after our players with money.
Yeah, Stevie Dag got this.
Get out of here, cuz. Get out of here.
Like that.
Like Sammy Mitchell, mate. Mate, we looked after him with papers, mate, with the sheets. You're looking after him with fucking liquid.
Jab
Stephen
up.
Dank.
I'll never let that down. Just remember, Bomber Pete, your club brought the whole competition into disrepute. So fuck off. Nah, I love you. You're always in the chat. You're a mad dog. But seriously, let's be real here. If and again, I want to be proven wrong. I want us to win the flag next year. I want it to work for Michael Voss. But if it doesn't work,
Justin.
If it doesn't work, right? And he goes and he gets sacked within the first 10 rounds next year. Where do you sit? It's going to turn into another wasted year?
It's another wasted year. Spot on.
Then whoever backed the decision should get sacked. The whole board should go. If he gets sacked next year, round 10,
that's what I'm scared to see, and that's the number one thing I'm scared of. I'm scared it's going to turn into that because that's all that's all I know. That's all Zach and Mars and Aiden know. You boys have seen flags, but that's what I'm scared of. It's going to turn into that again. You know what I mean?
Bunch of losers we are.
I said it on SEN. I said it on SEN today on Dwayne's program that when Voss's contract at the end of 2023 was renewed for an extra 2 years on top of the one that he had left, it shouldn't have happened. They should have made him sweat over that 2024 season. Because that's when your true character comes out. And I said on Dwayne's program today as well that you're basically going to flip a coin heading into next year. If it lands on heads, the board and all that are going to look like geniuses and we're playing finals, or it's going to land on tails and we're going to be sitting there halfway through the year, worse than what we are. They're going to sack the coach, and the ramifications will be your membership base is going to drop. You're not going to be playing prime time. And at the end of the day, you should have listened when people said, get rid of him when it was time to get rid of him. And we won't know, like you were saying, we will not know what is going to happen. But I can tell you right now, round one, Richmond next year, round one, they're going to be better than what they were this year, round one. And if we're not ready for it and they knock us off again, I can tell you right now, the back page headline will be Voss's coaching is on the line from round one if we lose that game. Because next year, he is going to be stressing so much that it's either going to make him or it's going to break him. And I've got a feeling it won't break him, but I've got a funny feeling that this playing group is going to break from the pressure from the outside because the media noise at the club is going to be massive next year. I'm telling you now, they would want to have a big preseason. They would want to turn up next year and prove all of us members wrong, because I can tell you right now, the media, they're going to be circling like a pack of sharks over a fucking fish, waiting to say who's going to take the first lunge, who's going to take the first bite. Because right now, our club is unsettled. The assistant coaches are not happy, which I don't know why they're not happy. They should know that they're fucking gone. And, you got the board who at the moment they think that they're safe, but all it takes is one person to come in and fucking shake it up and turn the board over. And I'm telling you now, it could potentially happen because this club is like a volcano. There's lava underneath it, and it's going to take one thing to erupt it, and it could be for the worst.
You know what it feels like? I feel
Send
like
It's time to go!
I got ya. I got you. I got you, Snapper. I told you I was going to get ya, and I got you again.
And look who we're replacing.
You know what I feel like? You know what I feel like next year from the round one? I feel like it's going to be...
It's time to go!
Ah, Mick.
I was actually going to say something to Snapper's point, because Bocek said a couple of weeks ago, he made a good point. He said Voss probably doesn't have any, we don't know what his KPIs are for next year. It could be, you don't have to make finals now. It's a slow process,
But this is the thing, Aiden. I feel like for you guys that have watched Star Wars, I think it's Return of the Jedi. When they fall in between in the rubbish thing and the walls are closing in, and R2D2 has to turn off the thing so the walls stop closing in. I feel like the walls are going to start closing in from round one. You know what I mean?
Pressure's
I'm just scared.
It's going to be Star Wars Return of Makurat. That's what's going to happen.
It's going to be Return of the Malachias round one in March next year.
No, in all seriousness, though, that if I'm actually be shitting myself round one, because I'm telling you now, if we don't beat them by fair margin, people are going to say, "Oh, just win." It's not just that, just don't win, just win. If you've really changed, then you fucking beat them fucking P-platers, But I'm being that said, if we lose. If we lose, where he has to go that night, I'm being that said. I'm giving him one more fucking chance because I do feel like it's probably the assistance that he needs. But then again, it probably says more about him than it does. But I'm telling you now, if we start like we did this year, how many more chances do you want to give the guy?
Kebabs 05. Voss will be wearing diapers next season. Maurizio, how are you?
I'm good. I reckon half of you are cooked.
Yeah?
Oh, no, I am. You don't have to.
Here we go. Wait up. Let me just get it back.
Morris was advertising wristies before the game.
Yeah.
No, you're.
Here we go.
Which car park?
Morris was meowing toilets.
In his group, it was disgusting.
I I told you weeks ago. I subcontracted out. Go check. You've got car park 1. Aiden, you got car park 2.
Oh, come on, Morris. You know I'm not into that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's ugly.
I'm gonna ask
Can
you
I
a
just
question.
say something? Fun fact: for people that say, "Oh, Essendon have a young team, young this," their age tonight was 25 years and 150 days old.
Yeah, but
Ours
Goldstein-
was
Goldstein
400 years
got
old.
500 years of that, bro.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Goldstein shoots it up 55 years.
And ours was 24 years old and 364
Hey,
days.
let's not get it twisted yet. Todd Goldstein, he low key wiped the floor with TDK, right?
Bo, thoughts
Like
on
that
the
dog.
gold thing?
Guy Mauricio.
Did you all clap TDK off?
No, we left.
Nope.
I held a chair up at my house. I was cheering him
Morris
on.
held up a sign, free wristies.
My humanity.
Did you
Oh,
clap him
so-
off? Did you clap your mate
No.
off? Oh, why not? Oh, actually, we should have clapped him off and said thank you for the first round draft pick.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you all a question, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
So, everyone, and it stemmed on me today, right?
Stemmed.
Yeah. So we look at Voss, all right? Everyone talks about Voss.
Ginger.
Voss. Do you think Voss wants to put his best 22 on the field every week?
Nah, of course not.
No. All right. So,
I'm being sarcastic. Of course he does.
okay. So whose decision was it that overrid Voss not to play McGovern again this year? Because, and I'm saying it was the right decision, all right, but that was a decision that was not a directive from Voss.
Do you think
Obviously
McGovern
not.
warrants selection anyway, though, based on how he's played?
Sorry,
Do you think
Still
McGovern
good,
warrants
Morris.
selection?
come on. So you're telling me that McGovern doesn't walk straight into that side?
I don't know if he walks in. I'm asking you. Like,
I mean,
like
based on how the team is now, yeah.
They've probably taught him how to skip into the team.
Who does he come in
No.
over, Morris? Riddler. Who does he come in over?
Wilson.
Oh, yeah, true,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? So it was like obvious that once,
Yeah, but you know why they didn't
But
play?
what is that doing though for our team? Oh, like I don't.
for the contract, the trigger.
Correct. Yeah.
No,
well,
but what I'm
we're
saying
going to
is
offer him
Voss-
nothing next year.
No, but
50
Voss
bucks
doesn't-
and a risky
Voss
from
doesn't-
you.
Yeah, but Voss doesn't control the contracts.
Yeah, obviously not.
So it's a directive above. So what I'm trying to get at, what other decisions are getting taken away from Voss or any senior coach that is
Yeah, but
at the
that's
helm
not-
of Carlton?
Yeah, but that's not happening halfway through the year when the season's on the line. When there's nothing to play for at the end of the year, they're gonna make the decisions themselves and say you're not playing him because we don't want him to use his trigger. Because then that means we're paying him whatever we're paying him 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 for next year, and we have to table that because it's in his contract. We're trying to
agree
free up
with that.
cap space for the end of the year. Graham Wright said don't play him. Simple as that.
I get that. And that's what I'm saying. It was a club directive, and what I'm saying is, whoever's coaching our side, all right. There's all we all know Carlton, all right. Now, the ball with the board, yeah. I'm starting to think, have they turned a little bit with Graham Wright? Are they actually gonna give him the keys? All right. So I don't know. But sign him up 6 years. Frankie Evans.
I'll be back.
It's time to go!
Sign him up, man. He's going to be holding that cup up.
Mate, have a look at that. Have a look at that. I just mentioned his name and Aiden goes off for a wank.
You're a dickhead. You're an absolute dick. You must be Luke Sayers, cuz. Put your brightness down and you can show it. But I agree with this.
Right.
It'd probably be different if we were playing finals. 100%. Super Cena.
That's who we need next year, there.
That's what I was saying, you malaka. Of
Hey,
course.
come in October and you can bloody see him.
They made a statement
come,
with
don't you
McGovern,
worry.
and they should have made the same with TDK. Set the standards now. I agree. But you know what I also love? That Wiedering comes out in the week and says, basically, if you're not with us, you're against us, and see you
Especially
later.
this week too, right?
Well,
Especially
no,
this week.
but I get that, and I raised this when he had like 7 games to go, right? Do you give him 100 games? I would not.
No, not
I
a
would
chance.
not.
Bro, he should
I
have
would not.
been dropped 6 weeks, 7 weeks ago.
Morris, I said this in the chat, and I've been saying it. I've been breaking Masters balls about it. No one kept the same energy with TDK like they did with Cripps before he signed. Cripps got fucking berated before he signed. And
Yeah.
anyone that says no, he didn't, yes, he fucking did, because I was one of them. I was one of them that gave it to Cripps. No one kept the same energy. So you know what? Goodbye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out because you're a fucking mercenary. Same as Jack Silvani. And I understand they want to get the best for their contract, but I don't give a shit. You're a mercenary. If you don't want to be at the club, fuck off.
Nah, he's a whore. He's been whoring himself
you
out
know,
all year.
And that goes for it goes for any other player. It goes for any other player. If you don't want to be here, like Wiedering said, see you later. Goodbye. You're a mercenary.
But you know what it is? The whole game, the whole league's changing, right? Like
Agreed.
you know what I can't get out of my head. I'm from
It's
the
like
old
the NBA.
school, right?
It's like the NBA, bro.
I'm from the old school. Like Isaac Rankin only got busted because a player went and lagged on him. Lagged on him. Now, not for anything, but in the old day, you're always going to be known in the AFL circle. Oh, you're the one with the big mouth.
Yeah. The whistleblower, Kyle Remus.
Yeah.
What's said on the field stays on the field. Like, come on, man. Like, what, bro? Like, no people have ever used that word in their life. What? Now it's forbidden. It's a forbidden word. Like, come on, man.
The only one that's ever come out over the years that I was like, oh, no, bro, you've crossed the line, is, I can't remember who it was. No. Des Headland. When they spoke about his daughter.
Yeah. No, that's fucked. No, you don't, because it was his daughter, was it she passed away? Or
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, no, that's off limits. Shit like that's off limits. You don't say that. That and being derogatory, like, bro, you can't call someone, because of their skin color. You're not racially vilifying somebody. But come on, man, how many times is that word dropped on the field? Morris, you got a twin brother in the chat, huh? Put it back up. You got a twin brother. Go. Put it back up.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? You didn't say that? It's your twin brother, man.
Does he give Reese's too?
I'm not saying this though, but like, mate, seriously.
Axl Rose's sister on tonight?
Who?
Axl Rose's sister.
Who's that?
John Holman.
Bro, that's gone straight past my head.
You don't know who Axl Rose is?
I know who Axl Rose is.
Who's Axl Rose? What is that?
Isn't he a guitarist for Guns N' Roses?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Lead singer, same shit, different day.
You're thinking of Slash there.
But
yeah,
you know
I'm
going to bed because I'm sick of Carlton. Of the mercenaries. See you later, mercenaries.
It's
time to go! Isn't he a florist?
He's a florist.
Wait up. Oh God. I think we paid him enough. Dawn Bomber. Here we go.
How are you, crew?
Here we go. Yeah, good. You? How are you?
Fantastic. How's the live stream going?
We're just taking the piss here. What a season. What a great season. The best season of our lives.
Yeah.
How are you going? Where are you?
Just walking back from the G. We did the the post game on SEN with the great
Oh,
John
yeah.
Donahoe and young
Donahoe.
Eddie Corns.
Oh, how
Lot of
is
fun,
he?
so-
He's good. He's good value. Good stuff.
Yeah, he's very good value. He's given Jagger Smith a big pump up.
Is he?
Yeah, reckons. I said I reckon at the end of next year his middle name might be Norm.
Any bombers? No bombers.
Not really. No, I mean it's just what you hear is probably going to unfold. So it's going to be pretty unrecognisable by the first day of pre-season. So yeah, expect a lot of things to happen over the next 2 to 3 months. Footy department won't be the same. Recruiting department won't be the same. And I think everyone's, whether he officially does it or not, Charlie's definitely on the hunt. So whether or not that eventuates, it's going to be it'll be on our terms completely.
Yep.
So sell us a farm, if not, bad luck.
What would you want for him?
Yeah.
Not so long ago, you were saying it was when you were on the show last. You were saying that you were feeling. I think you were saying you were feeling optimistic that we were going to see a whole different team next year.
Yes.
You still feeling the same now?
Yeah. I think so. Just because it's going to happen. Like we're going to see there'll be 7 to 9 changes.
Of course, but you're positive in terms of an improvement. If you were to take a wild guess based on what's going on in your head at the moment, what do you see for next year?
It's just tough to say before anything happens. Like I can't.
I know.
Look, the person who's in there making the calls now, who's part of the list committee, Graham Wright, and I know it's not all going to be based on him, but again, like someone like him, and we've said it for a while, he's not going to put himself in a place where he knows he can't succeed. I mean, we've got the resources to be able to function as a better football team on the park. So actually I was watching the documentary of the Dallas Cowboys, and they're eerily similar to us, where they're living on the coattails of the mid-90s and the early 90s and yesteryear. And they've just it's funny that the Dallas Cowboys are actually the most valuable organisation or franchise in sport, but they haven't won anything since '95, right?
And Jerry Jones still runs day-to-day operations and shit. He's like 80-something.
It's eerily similar, yeah. And old San Francisco 49ers owner said, we don't value our net worth by profit. It's a part of it, but we value our net worth by Lombardi trophies. So if we were to value our net worth as a football club on football, we're not really worth much, are we?
Definitely not. I got a question for you. You reckon we make a play for a big free agent in the
yes.
Yeah.
I don't think this season.
Then the one
personally, and I don't have any insight on that, but I think next season definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think we will.
Not at the end of this. Not this season. No.
Because it'll kill your compo.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly right. Because the free agency goes by your net. It's a net number that they pluck out from the sky to a certain point. So, and plus, I know Graham Wright. He's looking. We need cap space as well. If you're going to manoeuvre and wriggle with the list, you need the cap space. So De Koning will free up something. Silvani will free up something. McGovern, Akers, Williams they'll all be on the trade table. I think everybody knows that.
Maybe Chera. I don't think I'll move Chera.
But
Chera's contracted for 5 years. What's he worth? What's the club going to give up for him? He's got a
nothing.
4 or 5 year deal. Like
nothing. It's worth nothing.
I still don't understand how you can make that offer to him. Like I just don't get it.
Well,
I understand backing your plays in, but
he's there now.
Back in.
He's there now, isn't he?
Paul, how do you think we played tonight and over the last 2 weeks? Do you think we'll carry on playing like that for next season?
Mate,
it's hard to say.
We played grey and teal witches hats last week, and we played. I mean, Essendon have been like it's not been through lack of effort. They've just got. I mean, they've been mauled and decimated by injury all year, and their list and team wasn't a top 8 list. And then when you add all those injuries to it, I mean, the gap between the two teams is probably what it's been the whole season. We're probably, if you look at the two teams on paper tonight, we're probably a 6 to 7 to 8 goal better team than them, I would say. So I think the gap between the two teams is probably where it is, I'd say. Although I will say this, I think I can, look, and it's probably an outside chance of happening, but if it's just going to be Harry Mackay as the sole forward and guys like Ashton Moyer who we're going to develop and put a lot of faith in over the next... Geez, Harry was good tonight. Fuck. Jesus. He's been very good this year.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, but again, like the last 2 weeks, how can you assess them? Like this,
Exactly. I said
you
the
know,
same
the
thing.
kids. All we've got to look at now is look at the kids have played really well. We've got some really good young talented players, but that's not what we're here in our 4th season or 5th season for.
Well,
we
look
are,
what-
but we should still be performing. Even if those young players are there, we should still be winning.
But Paul, what
Do you
was
understand what I mean?
What was the bar set at the start of the year?
Yeah, top 4.
Yeah, and look where we are. We're nearly bottom 4.
Yeah, of course.
You know
But
what
it's
I mean?
not. And this
So,
is
the
what I was
standards
saying.
dropped so far.
Yeah, but at the end of last season, when we decided to future-proof with Jagger Smith, and we've decided to, it's got to a point in the season this year where we knew finals was done and we put all these young players in. Even if we were doing that at the start of the season when the season was live, we should still be winning anyway.
Agreed. With the players that you got at hand, far out.
That's
Come
what
on,
I mean.
man.
Like, there's
Back
enough.
in the system
There are
too.
enough senior bodies and enough physical bodies in that team to be better than what we are this season, and unfortunately, we're not. I still can't believe the head coach is there, but
So am I.
it
Incredible.
is what it is now.
I actually haven't asked you this one because you will always speak. So, let's say we get 2-3 new assistants, right? Wherever they come from.
It'll be more than that. It'll be more.
I know,
than
but let's just say, just on the conservative approach, let's say we get 3 assistants, brand new 3 assistants, right?
Yep.
We perform at the start of the year. Let's say we start, I don't know, fucking maybe 6-2, right?
Yep.
So what does that say? More about the assistants that we had, or does that say the game plan that we have under Voss right now? So is it more leaning
okay,
towards
yeah,
Voss, or
okay.
the assistants going the other way?
It's probably a little bit of both. It's probably
Both,
more
yeah?
towards the
Yeah.
assistants.
Yeah,
I'd say
okay.
it's more towards the assistants as well.
But doesn't he have the final say?
Yeah, probably. I know he's stubborn to a point, but maybe he's got to take a backward seat because what he's done this season's not worked. How fair to the assistants going to HR asking about, what's going on with our contracts?
Is that true though?
Mate, you're out of contract, and we've been terrible all year.
But is that true?
But did you hear Eddie Maguire?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Eddie turned around and goes, "Come on, come on! This is the football industry. It's not the normal workplace. Yeah, you got." He was talking about the August 1 deadline. He goes, "You still got 4 weeks to go in the season."
Of course, I
right?"
know.
He
It's
goes,
ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
But like talking about this year and that, right? Like if you want to put everything into like context, right? Like the good and the bad, right? Like a majority of the year will bad, right? But
it
doesn't help. Like imagine Frankie Evans, right? You automatically tonight, he marks it inside 50. He's a beautiful kick. He's going to kick a goal, right?
Yep.
A lot of our smalls, like how many times did Will White kick 4 behinds, or another, like our smalls weren't kicking goals. If their skills were polished a little bit more, the season changes. Like we were talking tonight, right? Like you win the Richmond game, the Bulldogs game, the North game, the Sydney game.
Yeah, but you did it.
It's-
You beat top 4. You beat top 4.
No, but what I'm saying is the Bulldogs game we lost in the last few minutes, right? The Sydney game we lost it in the last quarter. The North we never should have lost to them, right? And that you'd be sitting on about 13, 14 wins.
Yeah. So if you go 7 to 9 players and you upgrade those players to a point in the off season, well, can you pinch those guys? I mean, that's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but who
Oh,
are those
look again.
players?
No. It sounds so stupid, and people roll their eyes, but it's never as bad as it seems, and it's never as good as it seems.
Yeah, it's
The
a
list has got to get
combination.
better. That's it. The list has got to get better. We need more reliable players. Look, I mean, would you agree with Voss in saying that we need a lot more reliable leg speed on the outside, and we need better ball users? It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
And
rocket
when
science,
you
is it?
And
and,
off
and when you
AFL, man. We're in the AFL, bro. We're not playing
but
EDFL
but
here.
no, but Mars, when you don't have the speed and skill, you
I
have
know.
to play a
He's got,
contested brand of
bro,
football.
he's got speed. His game
He
style
doesn't.
doesn't
Where?
utilize it.
Where?
He does, bro. He
Tell me who.
does.
Tell
Mars,
me who.
actually,
Tell me
here's a
who.
question. In our team, if we're talking about elite speed, or at least
Oh, line breaker speed.
correct, right?
Oh,
Which
you
is what we
probably
need
got-
off half back right now.
Yeah.
Who would you put in that category?
Well, you've got Sard, and then he's trying to manufacture it with Ollie Hollands. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but Ollie Hollands is an elite speed. He's endurance.
All right, let's say endurance. Okay, so you got Sard.
So who?
That's about it.
So who's the benchmark in the
thin.
competition? Who's the benchmark in the competition as a team at the moment? You would say.
Well, for speed.
No, I'm just saying as a team.
Oh, Brisbane.
All right, Brisbane. What about
All right,
Geelong?
Adelaide. You're going to say Adelaide because they're on top. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, Adelaide
But-
and Geelong.
And Geelong, yeah. Then
They
they've
don't have
injected
fast people.
speed
It's
with
about the way they
Bailey
move the
Smith.
ball.
Yeah. Well, you got to have an
It's not the
edge
way they move
either
the
way.
ball.
I mean, you got if you can find very fast line breakers who can use the ball, but the problem
Yeah,
is
they break zones,
if you
but
find
good luck.
very good line breakers who use the ball brilliantly, how much are you paying for them?
Yeah,
Unless you
1.5.
draft them, I guess you're paying a premium for players like.
But how many like genuine speedsters are there that are freaks? You got probably Millera.
Yeah,
Cool.
Wanganeen, Miller,
Brad Warner,
Charlie Cameron, you know.
Cameron, Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
Bobby Hill.
And how much are those players
Bobby Hill's
worth?
a small forward, man.
Yeah.
Bradley there.
But he's
if you're
fast,
gonna
as
put
in
him
just as a fast player, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but there's not that
But-
much. There's not a lot. Yeah, Dacos. There's not when there's not littered everywhere. Like
Yeah.
there's players that are quick, but come on, man.
Yeah. And they're
But
very
but
expensive commodities as well if you're going to go and get them or you're going to draft them.
But
So
even
my-
like, sorry, but even
No,
if
go
you
on,
look at it, right, where we're in a not a good space, where we've got a little bit of an upside advantage is there's Harry Dean that we've got access to. There's a few NGAs that we've got access to. We've never had access to these. And some of these NGAs, like that ISO or whatever, apparently
Jack
he's
Ison.
ticking every
Ison.
Ison. Yeah, apparently he's ticking all these boxes. You know, like Gresham's brother. Apparently he's knocking down
Me,
doors.
who, if people watch some of the content that we did before the season started, that we penciled him in as a kid that definitely has what it takes. He's very, very similar to, I know people roll their eyes at this, but he's in a lot more aggressive Bailey Fritsch, that type of role, high half forward, beautiful user, really tough, can roll up the ground as well. So I think he's definitely one that can be a point of difference. But he's a kid. He's barely even played his coach league season yet. He's still underage, so we can't pin our hopes on players like that. But he's definitely one to over the next 3 to 4 seasons, he'll come in and do something for us.
And we're kidding ourselves if we don't believe that Elijah Hollands didn't hurt us this year.
Well,
And cultural.
You know, like
very good player.
And cultural.
yeah, but
Definitely.
no. See, I don't.
But
see
again, Cottrell too is becoming unreliable, isn't he?
Reliable. His body is breaking down. You can't have players that are unreliable with
Now
body.
people are saying, keep Williams and keep McGovern, and it's McGovern. You can find deceptive defenders everywhere, and Williams is.
No,
if you
Williams,
get
you've
him-
got
if
to
you
take.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you've
if
got
you
to
can
take
get
it.
him off the book, if you can get him off the books, you get him off the books. Like it's just.
We've got small forwards that play his role, and he's not playing it exceptionally better than everybody else.
But with Williams, right? Realistically, this year he didn't really break down. He had one
No.
injury.
No, but what's is that the outlier though?
Yeah, it was like McGovern when the year before that, like last year, what did he play? Like nearly 20 odd games.
No, but Williams, mate, and don't forget as well too.
No, he's a beautiful user. He's a line breaker, but he just, I mean, it's
and
as
he's
a
got, and he's got pace.
He's unreliable.
And he's got pace.
Yeah, he does. That's what he was, but it's come to hurt us, to be honest.
He's unreliable.
A player that I'd be looking at genuinely, not for next year, but the year after, is Finn Callahan.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
He'd be
player.
really good for us.
You want
yeah.
speed,
That's a
beautiful
very good
ball
call.
user, and speed. You give him 1.5. 100% he's 1.5. There you go.
Very good call.
Paul,
That's
just
one.
a question. Just a question
Right,
on
go on.
yours. You posted something on Twitter about the free agents and all that. Who out of the players that you posted would you get for next year?
Don't say headband, man. Don't say him.
Why?
Well, people don't like him. They don't like
Why
him,
not?
man. Oh,
Who, Captain McIntosh?
Apparently, he's not good enough. He's old.
All right. Well, I'll ask everyone this question: Is he better than Blake Acres?
That's why they're saying
Yeah,
that.
100%. He walked straight in, mate.
Okay. So then, what's the big deal?
You tell me, because these people that know ball, apparently.
Yeah. How did Isaac Smith go for Geelong?
Yeah, good.
Pretty
But
good.
you know-
One a Norm Smith, didn't he?
No, maybe just one. Yeah, and maybe a flag.
What do you have? 33 and 3 goals.
But no, he's over 30, so that's a turn off.
Oh, it's not. But again, if you can try to find upgrades to positions where you can for a certain cost, then you go for it. Liam Reedy potentially is a ruck. It's just the ruck scenario now.
Who was that, Reedy?
Yeah, Liam Reedy. The ruck scenario there, we need to obviously solve that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like, I mean, we went through it halfway through the year this year. There's a few players that are out there. I'm telling you, we could use a Fiorini on the outside.
yeah, Darcy Gardner potentially.
He's not a bad
Unrestricted free agent. He's a premiership winner.
There's plenty out there.
All right, can I ask a question? Right. Thank you very much. I'm seeing a lot of comments this week, right? And we've just touched on it a little bit now about halfback flank speed and so on and so forth, right? We've mentioned Brisbane and their halfback line. We mentioned Geelong. Okay, I don't mind Hawthorn's halfback line. And same with Brisbane. Okay, so am I wrong in saying this? You look at, actually answer this question for me. Out of Wilmot, Starcevic, Impey, Sicily, and Scrimshaw, any of them line breakers?
Wilmot, Starcevic, Scrimshaw, and who else? And Impey. Impey's the only one.
Impey's the only one, right? Okay, so all these people that are harping on that you must have a heart, and these are just comments I've seen on various platforms for the week, right? People are sitting there harping on the fact that we must have 3 players in the half back line that can sprint. Now, I just screenshotted a comment that came through from Benjamin Richardson, right? It says Carlton need to build off what Matt Carroll's offering off half back, good ball users. Right, so we don't necessarily need to have speed coming out of our asses off the half bank flank like some people are suggesting. As long as we have one that can just get through, like an Impey, for example, or if it was to be Sard, which I think Sard's past it. Right, I don't think he has that to offer anymore. Right, but if we just have one and we play on better ball users off half back, that is where we're going to make the difference, I think. Right? Because yes, we know the game is played off the halfback. We know the game's played off the halfback line very, very frequently now. There's minimal teams that don't, right? So, well, at least from what I watch, you don't need 3 speedsters in the halfback line like some people are talking about, right? So when I look at those halfback lines, look, 1, 2, 3, they're all good ball users, every single one of them, right? I don't know how anyone can disagree there. So if I'm looking at that, I think this guy's comment is absolutely spot on, right? Go and get, if you're going to bring anyone in for the halfback flank or whatever it might be, get ball users, get people that are good decision makers. We have a notorious issue with decision making in this team, and especially when it's under pressure. We see it when they're not under pressure; they're still hesitating. Imagine what it's going to be like playing against better teams. Which it's always the case. The minute the pressure's on, our decision-making is terrible. Composure is terrible. We need players there that can teach the others. I'm almost inclined to look at that over anything else. Get an experienced player in who's won flags. Do we have any free? I haven't looked at free agency. Do we have free agents that we can get for the halfback line that have won premierships, winning mentality,
Jake Lloyd.
composure. Sorry?
Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd. Anyone else?
Age. He's 35, isn't he?
No, he's 31.
Is there nobody else?
Yeah.
At halfback, I'd have to go and have a look.
I looked at Mitch
I look at it
Duncan.
like this. Sorry, Mars. I look at it like this. You look at the halfback line that's been named for this week for Hawthorn, right? Impey, Sicily, Scrimshaw. Right? Sicily would be the one keeping them in line there. Right? Am I wrong?
That's spot on. Captain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Then you look at Brisbane, Wilmot, Harris Andrews, which, okay, he's playing off halfback. He'll probably switch with Gardner at some point, right? And Starcevic. You need one person in that half-back line that's going to be calling the shots. If I look at our half-back line right now, I can't rely on any of those players to go, that's a player that can dictate play from the back.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to bring it back to go down the football line of things, you've always got one centre-back, right? For a long time for Chelsea, it was Thiago Silva. He would dictate what all the rest of the back line would do. We need that exact same thing in our half-back line. Or at least in our backline, because I mean, I don't even see Wiedering doing it as much anymore. You guys are at the game more than what I do. I think we need these sorts of players in the backline. We need players that forget the speed, forget all that sort of stuff. We just need a solid. I've just seen a comment now, Nick Newman. Yeah, but how much longer do we have from him?
Well, again,
we just need solid ball users who have the composure and have. For lack of better words, that dictator mentality of they know how to structure this backline. That's it. That's all I believe the issue is.
You know who would have been perfect? Zorko.
Correct. Someone like him. And you can move him around. It's no problem. You can move him anywhere. All right.
Boys, I'm gonna escort myself out and give myself a time to go because my battery's about to die. But good to be with you all again, and I will see you all next Saturday.
Make sure you get down to the TJP live because Paul will be there up on stage. Final
I'll
time
be in attendance
in the chair.
One last time, like John Farnham.
Yeah.
See you, crew.
It's time to go.
See you later.
I think
So,
it's
anyway,
important.
just because I'm going to jet off as well, right? But just to reiterate on that, and this is only in response to the people that have just been banging on about speed only, right? I don't think speed is an issue. I don't think we have elite speed in our team.
I think we need speed in the midfield, to be honest.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Now,
I think
people say, and sorry, I just want to go back to my point earlier when people were saying, we've got none. This speed there, you can utilize players, and that's what I was saying with before, and I've said it all years that they've tried to manufacture pace out of the back line with Ollie Hollands, which I think has hurt us on the wing as well.
Because as Morris said, he's 100%. Endurance.
Correct, endurance. And you know he can get on that tram track up and down, up and down, up and down, and he doesn't stop, right? Cottrell out hurts as well, so his body's unreliable now, right? Saad, how do we know that he was going to completely drop off at this year? No one said or predicted that, Saad going to lose his pace, going to be cooked.
And like we've said this, it's partly that, but it's partly the fact that of how we use Saad. But my
Correct.
thing
And
is,
it's also,
when you look at a player like Saad, we're getting ourselves back into the position of the Houston trade again.
Yeah, we don't know what
I think what we're all
instructions
saying is, we need some good ball users off the half-back line to create speed, not in the player, but in ball movement. That's the important thing.
To release
the ball
others.
moves faster than man. Everyone knows that. So if you can get speed in ball movement, but not like spending a first-round pick, that's ideal. And that's what I think we've got to try and look for.
Well,
too much.
Do you know who I'd love to see at Carlton? Because he'll play halfback, he'll play center, he'll play wing, right? And he's not the fastest guy you've ever seen. He's got some speed, but he's not the fastest you've ever seen. Carl Amon.
Yeah, he's a good footballer.
That's a guy I would love to. If we can get a model player of him and just carbon copy that somehow and find a player like him, that's who I'd love to have at the club.
That's the thing. But like, obviously, you wouldn't be paying first-round picks for it because it's not a position that you outlay a first-round pick to, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, it was just a throwaway comment. I'm just saying that's.
No. I agree. I agree with you.
Do you think
someone
we'll
like that for not too much? That's exactly right.
Do you think we'll miss
the player you give a first-round pick to is the midfielder with speed. Is the one who
and that's why I agree with Mark and you. the speed should be coming from the midfield, and what on the halfback, use them as quarterbacks. Just feed.
Spot on.
Find the correct kick and find the correct handball, whatever it's going to be, and release the midfield.
But it's not just the speed. Yeah, like I don't know what people see in Cottrell, right? Yeah, he's quick, but he's a liability.
Body wise.
No, he's a liability.
Because I feel like he's a good link between midfield and half forward, but he's just not reliable for me.
No. Mate, he'll have a patch of 15 minutes where you look, oh, yeah. And then, did he get subbed off? Do you know what I mean?
He's not a world beater, but he's a 5 out of 10 most, 5 or 6 out of 10 most weeks.
But you can't rely on him. I understand.
No, we can't expect to be a premiership side and have a battler. See, like tonight, tonight, the expectations of the battlers is like Frank Evans, right? 15 touches, 3 goals. All right? That gone are the days where they've had 5, 6 touches, 2 behinds. If you're going to be having 6 touches and you're a small, you've got to be kicking 2 goals. Do you know? Otherwise, we're just going to be in mid-table.
You're going to have not every player is going to perform every week. It's genuinely impossible. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You need high output from from those players that are going to get 10 touches. Let's say 10 touches. You need high impact, right? They're tough to find. Those players are tough to find. They're not easy.
And we get sucked in all the time, right? Like let's say I called it on the 2023, the prelim. I said Chincotta will never get another game for the Carlton Football Club. All right? And then all of a sudden last year he comes in and he starts tagging for a few weeks. And he set the world alight. And then the media started writing articles about him. Oh, he's the tagger back. He's the tagger back. As soon as Voss gave him different roles where he wasn't tagging, all right, mate, he went to shit again. And what I'm getting at is we have players that play 2, 3, 4 games that are good. Oh, potential. And we pay players on potential. We give them games on potential. That's all got to stop.
What about this one? I saw a name here that I think we've all forgot, to be honest. Benjamin. So look at the middle name, Boyd. You're talking about ball users. There's one.
I can't pinpoint why.
But he's shit. He's shit.
Is he?
I don't think he's shit, dude.
But do you think so? But you don't think he's not good by foot? He's not good?
Mate, he's great. He's good by foot.
So if you put someone behind him to defend, right, and you tell him you go and do your work, because there's people on the list that can go put someone behind him.
But whose spot does he take?
You tell me he can't take Billy Wilson's spot?
But hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Billy Wilson's played 3 games.
Okay, but that's the role. You're telling me he couldn't play this year?
No, but you still haven't seen Billy Wilson in that. But Billy Wilson's only come into the side. Who does Boyd come in for?
Well, if you look at the back line, let me give you the back line. Give me a sec.
Cowan?
Don't forget. There was speculation as to why Boyd wasn't playing was because of attitude.
Yeah, I know that. Cowan? Carroll? Haynes?
He probably would have been in Carroll's role, to be honest.
Either Carroll or Wilson, that type of player.
But who would you rather in the side, Carroll or Boyd?
Well,
from what you've seen
now, the year, you weren't saying Carroll, were you?
Similar players.
No, but hang on a minute. But Carroll had a brilliant pre-season.
I'll give you one. He takes Adam Saad role now.
I was going to say that. Just going to say that.
Does he take Adam Saad? You're telling me you'd rather Adam Saad right now?
Because you know what? I don't mind Boyd as a defensive. Like, I think he can actually play one-on-one.
Is he
Not
fast?
to the extent of a Nick Newman, for example, but Boyd can play one-on-one.
Does anyone forget what he did in the prelim? He didn't play for 6 weeks. He comes straight in the prelim. He performed pretty well. I actually can't believe why we haven't played him.
Yeah, but that was 2 years ago, Aiden.
Yeah, all right. So apparently he's got issues, attitude problems, or there's other problems as well. Don't know, right? But you're telling me he couldn't take Sard's spot?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but even for me now, and I've been saying Sard's cooked, yeah? But what I'm trying to say is our future is if we pick up Dean's son, O'Farrell.
Yeah, but O'Farrell's out for a year, man.
I get that. So Harry Dean's son steps in.
Yeah, but he's
Harry
not
Dean.
he's not playing 23 games next year straight.
You can't rely on that. No.
But hang on a minute. How do you know? Because
He might not, but you're telling me an 18-year-old is going to come in and play down back, right? Under the same system that we got. Oh, come on, man.
Wiedering did.
Fucking come on,
Yeah,
man.
one pick,
Wiedering was nearly ready-made round. He's big first round.
That's not apples with apples, man. That's not apples with apples.
But you don't. What I'm saying is you don't know these.
No, of course. But
you don't know this. And next
Come
year,
on,
had
man.
he not done his knee, you would have penciled O'Farrell into the starting 22.
Absolutely, yeah.
So now we've gone back the other way.
He's a rake.
But so we've gone back the other way now. Is that you want to play all these young players now? Is that it?
No. No.
Kiss the season goodbye next year, then.
No. What I'm saying is, I'd rather play the kids than the deadbeats.
I get that, but this is why I keep saying is that next year in the off season, you got to go and look at experienced players that are like free agents, and you got to go pick them up because they are they're the foil for these young kids and what are going to bring them through. You can't play all these kids for 22 weeks, mate. They're going to burn out.
I know that, but you rotate them.
I agree, but you earn a game on merit.
So then that Morris, that's conceding. If we go down that route, right? If they choose to go down that route, that's conceding next season.
And then why is Voss the coach then?
Correct. That's completely just writing off next season because it's a test module then.
But is it conceding?
But it is. Because how can you honestly look at the team? And I agree with you. I'm very big on the we don't know until we see it thing, right?
But sorry, but you're all hanging your hat on Jagger.
I'm not.
Everyone's hanging. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the wider community.
Oh.
No, I know, and I hate
Jagger's going to come in. This is the reason why I need
the new Dacos.
Yeah,
the second
because
Jagger.
No, I hate it. I hate the fact that they're looking at him. That we're already talking about Dean like he's won a fucking Brownlow already, right? I hate all that. I can't stand any of that. I'm a very big believer in similar like you. We don't know. We need to see it first. But all I'm saying is if we go down the route that you just explained, that's basically just conceding all of next season that we are a test module and we'll see how it goes and then tweak it for the next set. In 2027 will be finals.
But hang on a minute. You've still got a nucleus of senior players. Have a look at Brisbane.
The nucleus of seniors that did what they did this season?
No. But have a look at Brisbane, right? Ashcroft, Fletcher, Morris, Lohman. These are all kids, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the players that they come with.
I was about to say, have you seen who's around them compared to us?
No, but hang on a minute. But we've still got Cripps, Walsh, Harry,
Kerner as we speak.
You can throw in players like Williams, they're senior players, Akers, Newman, Haynes. They're still that nuclear big body. And I'm not saying that we have 15 first and second year players in the side and 5 seniors. But what I'm saying is instead of playing Cottrell, let's invest in the Camporelli boys, Charlton, Williams, and that. Even like, you know, we lost Kemp at the start of the year, right? I always said he's not in your premiership team, right?
But we don't know that.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, do we, like with Lemieux, right? Do we risk losing him?
He's gone.
And
He's gone.
He's gone.
He goes apparently Port.
Apparently, but in any case, how can he stay? He's been in the has he been in the system 2 years?
2 years.
And he's kicking goals for fun in the VFL.
Yeah, but
he still can't even just get one game.
But you can't say he's gone because look at Neil from Geelong. He was there for like 3-4 years and couldn't get a game.
No, I know, but I just don't feel like they're going to keep him. That's all.
He's also not contracted.
Yeah, but if
He's
you ever
still
think
not.
but if you think about it, Charlie and Harry weren't in the team majority of this year, and they still decided not to pick Lemmy. If they really liked him, then he would have played ages ago.
Oh no, I get that. I get that.
Atush.
Yo.
How are you, brother?
Morris Rantfest, bro.
Yeah.
I love listening to Morris speak.
How you going, brother? You good?
Guys, only pills.
Yeah. You're pretty good, bro. You see what you catch my stories, bro?
Only pills. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, no, I did those to piss you off, real shit. You specifically.
Let me look.
Nah, I don't know. Jesse Motlop legacy game. That's all I have to say.
Fuck, 22. He decided to turn up like Keziah Pickett. I mean, he was
played
first in witches hats, black and red witches hats, but yeah.
Hey, that's big for him. Witches hats or not, bro. Jesse Motlop usually trips over his own feet. The cunt's getting 22 touches. 20 touches and a goal. That goal should be goal of the year nominated, bro.
I think it will be.
Like Harley Reid's goal of the year winner last year.
Yeah, exactly. So Motlop's 10 times the player Harley Reid is. But we don't really have that conversation.
Can I say something about Jack Silvani? Do you think we'll miss him next year? Because we're talking about good users off the back line. He's proven that he can be a pretty decent ball user off our halfback.
Halfway through the year, he was the number 1 ranked defender with ball in hand. So he was the number 1 ranked defender in the competition with ball use.
And then again, who are we going to replace him with? Who's there? We can't replace him with Dean.
Lockie Cowan.
Yeah. I think our back line now is pretty solid. I know we do play terrorist ball, 18 at the back.
Carroll, Lockie
I was
Cowan.
actually really
I still think we need an experienced backman next year because I don't want to go. I do not want to go into next
100%.
year with half a backline full of youth and Wiedering, Newman, and Haynes.
Are those 3 not
100%.
enough experience, but?
No.
Like halfback. I mean, we spoke about this last week. But he was in a halfback.
But Cowan's getting better and better. And
Yeah.
Cowan,
Cowan's
no
one
longer.
thing. I came on here a few weeks ago and I said I don't rate
Cowan no longer is a
Cowan's.
kid.
Go.
No, I'm just saying he's no longer rated a kid.
Yeah. So like I was saying, like I never
He
really
still
rated
is a
his
kid. He's only
disposal.
20.
I love,
Yeah,
like,
he's
I love the way he
22.
plays.
Nah, Cowan's 20.
Came in
20.
the same draft as Ollie.
Cowan's 20.
I love the way he sticks to it, but I never really rated his disposal until the last few weeks. Granted, of course, we've got nothing to play for. But now I'm starting to kind of see, okay, maybe he can feel the way that Jesus, I guess, can use the ball and the way that we, have a tall person to use the ball.
He'd probably be
I'm
more.
rating the way he's coming out of halfback now.
He'll be more reliable with his body. You'll expect to see at least 18 games out of Cowan. He's a bit up. You know what? He's just as good as one-on-one defender as Jack, if not maybe
Absolutely.
better.
Absolutely.
I'm
And
not
he's fixing
scared.
his disposal, which was my biggest gripe with him.
Not scared to take that kick through the middle as well, or to switch it long as well. If it's there, he'll take it. So I don't think we'll like Lana's she's gonna hate it, but I don't think we'll miss Jack, to be
I
honest.
mean, I love Cowan, I do, but I'm telling you now, we need one more experienced backman because.
Well, that's why you got Haynes. Haynes will get another year. Newman comes in, Saad will go out because he looks absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
Ollie Hollins will push back up onto a wing. I hope so. because he's not a halfback flanker.
I pray that this happens as well. I pray he moves to that wing. But do you feel like they're going to put him on like the half-back line for a year just for the sake of it? Like, I'm genuinely asking because I'm not sure if I have a sick feeling he's going to be on the half-back line again.
You'll probably keep him, bro. Did you see Nick Haynes? He's on a wing.
Yeah, this is my thing.
He was in the forward line, bro.
I
You
don't
see
think
him?
I like here like that.
Oh, apparently,
No, but
Voss
that-
came out and said he was experimenting with that.
Yeah, but you know what
great.
it probably was. But
Still
hang on a
stupid.
minute. Unless, like, without, and this isn't me supporting him or whatever. This is just me thinking outside the box, right? Maybe it's Voss saying, "Hey, you know what? The season's done. Our number one most reliable defender this year has been Nick Haynes. I'm going to take him out, and I'm going to put him on the wing. Cowan, Carroll,
Lewis Young and Billy Wilson.
Wilson, and when Farrell had already. I'm giving you all a job. Show me what you can do. Step up. Maybe does that make sense? Let's fast.
Yeah, maybe, but
I understand putting the responsibility on him, that's for sure. Because
he
you
was
need to
on the
build new
wing,
leaders somehow.
He was still floating back, yeah.
Yeah, because
He's
people
always.
kept,
I was
people
about
kept-
to say this. I was about to say that. No way he's more reliable than Wiedering.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
hang-
he's better, but he's definitely. I
but
feel
hang
like
on.
he is as
More
reliable.
reliable,
Mate,
not better, more
hey,
reliable. He's not more
hey, yeah, but-
reliable than Wiedering.
Hey, 6 weeks ago, how many of them were saying, "Oh, well, what's Wiedering doing?" You know, he's been.
I think Wiedering had a 3-4 week spell where in his whole
He was horrific.
He was bad, but mate, fuck, this is the first time in his career, mate. How long can you do it for?
That's the thing. You look at
when
consistency,
you're popping the
it's something we
ball
don't have. He's got it.
55 times a game down back, and the way it comes in. I mean, he can only hold up for so long until the damn wall breaks.
But I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is, if you dissect Haynes's season this year,
Yeah.
down back, he's been brilliant. He's been a director. He's like that coach. You go there, you position there, come
Yeah,
back.
he helps out. He definitely
This and
helps
that.
out down back. Yeah, we needed
So,
that.
yeah, so what I'm saying, maybe Voss wanted to take him out of that environment. Hey, you back six now. Fast track yourselves.
I agree. And you know what? I didn't actually mind him on the wing as well because people kept saying, "Oh, Voss doesn't make moves. Voss doesn't do that."
Yeah,
so
but
the
that
fact
ain't
that
the
he,
one move.
I don't think that's the move, bro. We've got kids in the VFL that can play the wing.
Come on,
We've
man.
got Bins and
Come
we've
on,
got
man.
Campo.
That ain't
I'd
the
much rather
move,
see them on the
Hey,
wing.
Bins, forget about Bins.
Yeah,
Bins
done.
is done. I
Yeah.
don't know what
No,
people
Vince is
see in
gone.
him.
Vince is gone.
Gone.
Yeah, you guys don't fuck with him. I like Bins.
Nah,
He's all right.
poo.
He's still a
Nah,
kid,
He's
bro.
even
Like,
like
he's
him.
played
Yeah,
5
he's
AFL
gonna
games.
be
basically he's poo,
He's
and his
finished.
attitude
Atush.
stinks.
Atush, if you like Bins,
Yeah.
enjoy being 12th every year.
He's haram, bro. He's straight haram.
But I feel like this is really harsh on a kid that's played 5 AFL games under a really shit system.
He doesn't. Have you seen him try to defend?
Yeah, I've
I
watched
mean-
him a few times this year. And
Horrible.
when he played against North Melbourne, the guy rarely tracked back.
Yeah. Okay,
Horrible.
I get maybe he's not perfect. He's definitely a lazy player. But again, 5
one's
AFL
perfect.
games in.
But
Yeah, 5 AFL games in. Under a shit
Boys, I
system.
got to jump off.
I hope everyone wakes
Soon
up.
the It's time to go!
But I'll let you finish what you're going to say. Go. You're the first
No,
time
I was
ever.
going to say, I'll see you guys all next week, Friday and Saturday. Don't forget to get
Remix
your
Mania.
tickets.
Plug
That's
it.
it.
Tell them. Tell them.
Nah.
Hurry up. Tell them.
You telling to hurry up, mate. August 29th, Remix
Get off my
Mania.
drink,
I will
yeah.
see you there. Remixmania.com.au. Go and get your tickets. Wrestling tunes all night. Mars will be there. You can kick him in the head. And
I want to be stunned and RKO'd.
all that, right? Either way.
Punt kick, bro.
And then Saturday, the big one. Go and get your tickets. They are limited. You guys know what Saturday is. It's a main event, mate. This one here. TJP Live 4. Monday Blues. On stage. Heath Scotland. Brad Pierce and the Favola.
It's going to be like some WrestleMania. Night 1, then night 2.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
You like it, huh?
I'm
And
loving
then,
it, mate. I'm
and then on August the 31st, you can get down to the march.
The what?
The march.
You
There's
don't know
a
what's
march,
happening on Sunday? Yeah,
What's
big
happening
march going on.
what's happening Sunday?
You
It's a big
research
march, bro.
while I kick you
Yeah.
out of my stream. Thank you for
Kick
doing
me out.
another match day. Bo, legend. Thank you.
Love you,
We've
Bo.
seen plenty more of him. Maybe we'll have a Premier League show as well starting up soon. So,
Hey, we
yeah.
I've been trying to not say anything, but we might, you know.
That's right. We'll keep plugging. All right. Thank you. Thank you there. Tom,
Hey,
how are you?
Yeah,
Sorry. Good. How's your night?
Oh yeah, we get a win. Can't go wrong.
No, you can't, can you?
I was just listening to your chat about who could replace Jack Silvani,
Shoot away.
and I reckon the perfect bloke is sitting in the reserves for Hawthorn, and it's Sam Frost. He can't get a game for Hawthorn because of Barras and Battle. And last year, he was the 7th best defender one-on-one. Which
You know what I hate about our fan base? I guarantee you now, that's a good suggestion. If you put that on social media, people like what Mars did about McIntosh, they'll be like, oh, he's fucking shit, he's this, he's that, he's this. People don't realise that the impact, like, all right, they like with Haynes, right? People hated Haynes when we first signed him. Look at the impact that he made in his first year this year. So who's there to say that a McIntosh, a Frost wouldn't do the same exact thing what Haynes did this year? They could.
Yep.
Like, who would you want, Sam Frost or Lewis Young? Like, that's the question.
Frost, then you don't have to wait.
No.
Hey,
You jump forward. He's the goat.
but in fairness, every game that Lewis Young's played this year, he's been brought in to do a job, and he's done that job.
Yep.
Especially when he was up forward too, which is funny.
Yeah.
He's a bit of forward.
Best set shot.
You know who I want? I want Ben McKay.
Nah,
Ben McKay.
Nah, too expensive.
I want Ben McKay, and I can't wait for Cody Walker's brother to come play. We're going to get Tyson Gresham. I want to get the other Gresham from Essendon. I just want to be the Blues brothers. You got the Campo brothers, the Hollands brothers, the McKay brothers, the Gresham brothers, the Walker brothers.
Let's keep Brad Lord and get Matthew in there. We can get some more brothers.
Yeah, no, but players.
No.
The almost Blues brothers will play for us too. You know, we get them all in there. Get everyone in there, mate.
But you don't need stars.
No.
And
really role plays like Adelaide.
Yep.
Like Adelaide.
Interesting you brought up Adelaide. My thing is, we were talking last week, do we need a true, so we've got Wiedering at fullback, whatever, like, do we need a true centre-half back? This is my thing. I'm under the impression that, yes, we do. We need someone that can play a lockdown centre-half back role and then an intercept, which would be Haynes or whatever. But Adelaide are an exception to that because they've got Keane as your kind of Wiedering. Then they've got Worrell and they've got all these guys, Michael Lanny and the like, that kind of share the role, and they're such a solid back six, and they defend so well as a team as well. So my thing is, do we need like a Sam Frost? I would 100% agree. I'd love a Sam Frost, but it's an interesting conversation about the fact that, like, do we need a centre half back, a literal centre half back, or is the way we're building our defense now enough? Because me personally, I mean, we've got to give Wiedering a chop out. I just feel like that's the thing. He's a leader. We've got to let him lead.
But Sam Frost, as Tom put it. Sam Frost, man.
That's interesting. That's why I was interested that you brought that up.
But I don't think you have to give Wiedering a chop out if the other five do their job on them.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I reckon
because Wiedering still has to be accountable.
Also, the way we set up
100%.
Also, the way we set up.
What I mean by a chop out is, let's just say, okay, we want him to be a leader and show his vocal.
I get that, but like what I'm saying is, Wiedering's played the majority of his career where he's had to go off his man and go, save his arse,
more of a structure,
and then go where he doesn't have to worry about that.
Yep.
Where he knows that Carroll's doing his job, Cowan's doing his job, Haynes is doing his job, Newman, and the vice versa. The only thing that you've got to be wary of, I've always said for years, until we get a bona fide centre halfback, you're not going to be touching success, right? Because premiership sides are always built around strong defences, right? But if you do go and get one, someone's not going to play.
Yeah.
So if you do get one, it's got to be the right decision. I was one that last year when we had pick 12 and pick 14, and then they moved it up to 3 for Jagger. You talked to Andy, and I was like saying, why aren't we making a play for Barras? Why aren't we even talking to him? He would have been perfect for us.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. Sorry. But one from Adelaide. And he hasn't played much this year.
But
Played it. Nah. You're talking down back. I'm talking up forward now. Because I think we need better players up forward as well in that half forward role. Lachlan Murphy. What do you make of him?
He's been pushed out.
He's 26, 27 years old, so he's got that experience. He got probably pushed out by a couple of plays there. I mean, he's only played 5 games this year, so he wouldn't be the worst, but he could be like another Frankie Evans.
But do you not stick with what you got in regards to? I'd personally rather.
Well, I see
go
it
with
as
Evans.
Yeah, but I also see it as for Fantasia.
See, I think he's one that gets shown the door. And I don't mind what he's doing, but I think he's one that gets shown the door.
Fantasia, I'd take
Lachlan
Murphy. Cheaper alternative too.
Yeah.
But let's say like on tonight's side, right?
Yeah.
You got the forward line, Harry, Moya, you had Evans, Motlop, and Williams,
TDK Hudson. Yep.
Yeah, and Hudson. So bringing in someone like that, like Orazio is not going to come into that side, right?
I think that's Matt Cottrell's spot.
And like Elijah, next year, Elijah's coming in to fill a spot.
But I feel like Elijah should be used half forward mid that role there.
Can you rely on him? Not on the field, but like, can you rely on him?
Yeah, I reckon. I reckon there's been a bit of maturity growth with Elijah.
Do you think the club would be weary to back him in for a position in the team consistently? Because if I'm the club and I'm seeing it's happened twice now, you know,
no one knows that. No one knows what went on there.
Of course. But we've seen that, you know, he's taken, you know, two breaks and, you know, whatever it is for, you know, it's happened twice. So that's would they be weary? Because
I feel like the players would be too, man. I feel like he's 100%. He's definitely lost some trust.
Can I trust this guy to be with me?
Group. Yeah, 100%. So it's not like.
But when he's in the team, he changes basically the dynamic.
I agree.
He's last year, I'm telling you now, he was probably one of the most informed players in the competition for 3-4 weeks.
Absolutely.
People were talking about him non-stop.
He's an X Factor type player, can break a game apart.
He absolutely
in a quarter.
But it's the reliability off the field. I trust him on the field. If he crosses that white line, I trust him to have a good game. I trust him to be consistent.
They trust TDK for 23 games and he hasn't.
Yeah.
I don't trust a bloke that's whoring himself out every week.
Yeah,
not
fuck
a chance.
that guy.
Yeah.
No,
Look,
I can't do that.
Our biggest issue this year has been. Our biggest issue this year has been mid-forward connection, right? Like that spot where we try to chuck Motlop in there, it didn't work. Arazi is just not a good footballer. We've missed Elijah and Cottrell so much this year.
Spot on.
So much. Because that we do everything right. Like we've always complained that our last kick inside 50 is usually our worst part of the game. And it's them. It's those two players that usually deliver that ball. We try to chuck
Let's say the ball. Sorry, let's say the ball's like deep in defence. You'd rather them two kind of coming up towards the contest than Motlop, than your small forwards, because then it pushes everyone forward.
Yep, and then they get gassed.
I fully agree with you. Big misses.
But I think they found like even like with Cottrell, right? I'm telling you, scrap him. I reckon they've found his replacement. And I'm still really starting to like him. And he's a brilliant ball user. He's got that in Flynn Young.
No,
Yep.
And you know what? If you look at the old Hawthorn under Clarko, you know that spearing left foot, that's him. and the more of these type of players that you get with that ball use, you know, up the ground and that, even like Elijah's, it's like time stands still when he's got the ball. Do you know what I mean? My thing is, and I always revert back to Liverpool, right? When Klopp came in, he made a decision. Hey, you know what? The side needs to be overhauled. Selling him, and he made some hard decisions and sold some stars, right? He went and brought, like, his first signing was Firmino. He got him for 29 million. All right? Turned out to be a world-class striker. Mane, you know, he spent a little bit. Salah, he got Salah for 34 million. The big signings that he did was Van Dijk and Alisson, and they were roughly about 70 million, right? But what I'm saying is, he turned good players into stars because your role was this, and this is what you're going to do. My role is this. This is what I'm going to do. And because we're all doing that role really good, guess what? All of a sudden, we become an unformidable, unstoppable side, right? And that's what we haven't been. We've got your 5, 6 stars, and everything else is, you know, fucking just shit. And the top 5, 6, they have one bad game, they're shit, this and that. But fuck, their shoulders are busted. And the likes of the Chincottas, the Cottrells, the Boyds, the McGoverns, this and that, if we don't change that list over, the results that we got this year in 2024, that's what we're going to be.
I can't even lie. People have bagged Nick Austin for his recruiting and all that. Some of his recruiting over the last 2-3 years have been pretty good. So I mean, this off season, I'm kind of trusting him to do the right thing.
Nick Austin's been fine. He's been great, to be honest.
It's not the draft. It's not the drafts that they're dirty on him over.
It's the free agents and all that.
It's the players that he's bringing in. We're paying overs for him.
Who?
Saad, Chera.
Yeah, but was Saad there when? I don't think was he there?
Wasn't Saad and Williams pretty done?
Saad was
before
there.
he went there.
I mean, Austin was there. No. Austin was there when Saad.
Are you sure?
But John Ralph, after the game, he made a point to say that Carlton are going to sign Motlop and probably Evans and Flynn Young as the out-of-contract guys. And with Silvani and TDK going, they're going to have $2 million of salary cap to work with this off-season. So but Carlton have said that they're not going to just give it to one player. They're going to try and invest in
that's a good
some
thing.
ball carriers and use the money that way. So I think already that's a good sign to hear that the clubs are not just going to go out and get someone for $2 million and try and solve the problem.
Hypothetically, what would make like all of you guys happy, like this off season with like the players that are out there for free? With that, like what would you guys spend on?
So like free agents.
Yeah, free agents and all that. Because if we got $2 million to spend on, and if we're not going to splash on one player, who would you guys want to get? Because if there's 6-7 players that are going to leave, then you need to bring 6-7 in.
But can I ask, right? And this is what I can't get my head around, right? Where's this $2 million coming from? So, and what I mean by our salary cap's up here, right? And we're at that point. The Connings not on. The Connings may be on I don't know, 750, 800.
But
He only signed
Doherty
2 years, right?
McGovern leaving. McGovern leaving. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah.
They're talking about.
So the
everything,
guys
right?
that are
Oh,
that's
that
all
was-
adding up to 2 million
okay.
extra.
I thought it was just soft.
No.
Coningham's 2 mil, because I'm like, because a lot of people are thinking, by us not paying the Conning that 1.2 or whatever, we're saving that money. We didn't have that money to give to him anyway. They would have been the list.
By the way, just for reference, Nick Austin came in at the start of 2020 as head of list management.
Yeah, so
I'll tell you. So this
every single one of players is him.
This is what he's brought in. So Zach Williams, Assad, Lockie Fogarty, Corey Dirt. Oh, then these are just draft picks. Oh, he had Oscar McDonald, Murkov. They're just cheap shit picks. George Hewitt worked so far, I guess. Fogarty, yeah. Zach Williams, unreliable. Sard, meh. Adam Chera, he's just a good 5 to 6 out of 10 player. 6 to
He's
7
my
out of 10
biggest
player.
fucking gripe in this team. That bloke.
Lewis
Seriously.
Young, I mean, you get him for nothing. 3-way. I mean, he was feasible for like, he's feasible. You know what you're going to get from
His
him.
first year, people forget how good he was.
Yeah.
Can I just say,
First year.
half these players have had good seasons when they first came in. Like Sard was all Australian in 2022. Chera had a great 2022. 2023 was good as well. They've just fallen off. So is that really his fault, or is that a system and coaching fault where they don't know how to use these players?
Oh, it's not
we because we all agree that if Chera goes to a good club, he's gonna perform way better than with us. That's
I don't think he's too much of an X factor that he'd perform so good in another club. That's Chera specifically.
You have
He's
to
not a
remember,
needle mover. He ain't moving needles, mate.
He's not
He ain't
moving needles.
moving
He's pretty much a role player for us. But he's only 23. Oh, sorry, he's 25 now. When we got him, he was 23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
his 2023 season is his best season at Carlton. Like, yeah, I'm not taking that away from him. But other than that, outside of that, he's been pretty bland. Blake Acres, 23, was phenomenal last year, and this year, make of it what you will.
Yeah, but with Akers, right? Do we not? I mean, like, he had back surgery, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Pre-season.
He plays every week. So what do you want me to do? Would you want me to feel sorry for him?
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is he's had a down season. Like, he hasn't been terrible.
And last year, he can't kick a
Last year
footy.
wasn't. Yeah, but even in 2023, he was kicking them out on the full.
I know. So you can't. If we bring in Camden McIntosh, you're telling me he's not better than Blake Acres.
Can I say something about McIntosh that a lot of people didn't understand on that post? Is that a player like that brings in culture.
Correct.
He comes from a winning club.
You know who else I'm going to bring in? Fridge.
Yeah, I've said get me Fridge, but
I want him.
Won't
For the right price.
Maybe
Yeah, I'll take it. But players like this are important to our younger kids. Sorry, Morris. They're important to our younger kids because, like Morris, you mentioned Brisbane before, and you mentioned they had a young group of kids like in their midfield. Those kids grew up around like Neil, like they have them leading them, right? And Neil had a player like Hodge come in and instill culture at that club, right? It's mindset is 90% footy, because if you look at our leaders, right? You look at Cripps, you look at Weeders, they're not winners. Like, again, they're great footballers. I'm not taking them personally, but they don't have a winning mindset. They don't know how to win. They haven't won anything. So it's not on them, but our leaders, you can't compare them to leaders like at Brisbane, like Neil, or at a club like Collingwood with Steele and Pendlebury. Like, it's nowhere near the same. Haynes coming in was culture. He comes from a winning club.
I said it for months. I said the one mistake that we did during this rebuild that we didn't make is not bringing premiership experience. For Charlie, for Young.
Luke,
I'm saying 10 years ago.
And he's having a great season at North.
I'm saying 10 years ago, we had the opportunity to bring in Mitchell or Hodge, one of them, just one. Imagine the impact that they would have made on Wiedering and all that.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have come.
Yeah, but there were probably plenty out there.
And they wouldn't have come. And like, you have a look at where did Hodge go? He went to Brisbane.
Yeah.
Where did Mitchell go? Mitchell went to West Coast.
Yeah, but Brisbane were a basket case when Hodge went there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
They were
they had
absolute
cash.
basket case.
They,
Yeah.
they had cash to burn. They paid Hodge like a superstar.
We had cash to burn too, but we gave it to the.
What do you mean, like a
unproven
superstar?
guys.
Luke Hodge, what is a superstar?
Luke Hodge is what?
No, but
700 grand?
what I'm saying is they paid Hodge.
What was he?
like-
700?
700-800. We paid McGovern
They-
850, bro.
They
I would've
paid
paid that.
Hodge like what people are offering, trying to lure, punters now.
Worth its weight in gold. I know
Yeah.
hindsight's the
Like,
one
no,
that
no,
we
I
think,
said that.
but it's
Only
worth
get-
its weight in
Who
gold.
do we bring in as
No
an
one.
experienced player for? No one. Imagine
No
if we
one.
brought
You know-
in a
You
lot.
know what? Also,
You know
it's
why?
not about who we brought in. It's about
Jack
when we
Williams.
didn't bring them in. So we had the end of 2024, which was disgusting. And
Luke
you
Hodge,
don't bring anyone in to
fucking
fix
Luke
that.
Parker.
Okay.
Like after that Brisbane game, don't you think? Okay, this squad is in the shitters. We need some premiership experience, and we need to get this in now because this club's at a crossroads. Now we're wasted another year, and it's been even more in the shitters.
Why
Because
don't we go like someone like
it's not
Sammy
because we
Rampy
brought in anyone, but
from
we
Sydney?
haven't. That's the fact. That's the facts.
You know
Yeah,
why, Zach?
Back.
You know why? Because we're an arrogant football club.
Yeah.
After 23, we thought we were top shit. We didn't do anything to improve our list.
Exactly. They got way too complacent after 2023. They thought, oh, we're going to do this now. Let's sign Voss for another 3. They shouldn't have signed Voss for 2 years. I would have given him that one more year and go like, all right, if you've really changed, prove it in 2024. And
Because
get
then
preseason
we'd
then.
say once the pressure's on, what he actually does.
Hey, this is Voss's first consistent season in his entire coaching career because he's been consistently shit all year.
Yeah. Shocking.
It's going to be an interesting off-season, I think. A very interesting off-season.
You know what gets me?
Lana, have a great night. Or have a great sleep. We've finally got a win to end the season.
But you
And
know-
hopefully Jack stays for you.
But you know the other thing as well too, right? And like I keep saying, I'm not backing Voss, but if he's to blame, and the players aren't, why are you wanting to get rid of so many players if they're not the problem?
No, I'm not. Yeah, they're both.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
I
painful.
I said if we sack Voss, you got to get rid of at least 2 of these of the playing group. You got to separate it because you can't sack Voss and keep the players who've gotten away with it 4 times.
I just, you know what it is? It's now at a point. It's breaking point, and it's just got stale. So the coaching has got
Yeah,
stale.
it's a culmination. Yeah.
Right? The players have got stale. They've got to where they've got to. They've hit their ceiling. We've seen their ceiling. Now things need to change. If things need to change in the box, which they are, we're going to minimum 3 assistant coaches, and then you're going to see probably 2 superstars, and then you've got Silvani leaving, like DNA fabric ripped apart. Good. To be honest, I don't care that he's leaving. It was just the person that was leaving. That was always my point. Is that the name?
Gambler's still there.
Yeah, right.
For him-
TDK, he's pissing off for money, hoard himself all year. Good on you, mate. Mercenary. Held our club to fucking ransom, wanted more, and then he's like, nah, now I want to stay. Nah, see you later, mate. We'll take your picks. McGovern, I'm glad we held out on him. Good.
Fuck that guy.
Good. Set the fucking standard. You know what it is? It's not even about fuck that guy because we signed him. That was due to our incompetence.
Hey,
right?
when you say
We
It's that
paid him
dickhead
that money.
Silvani that offered him that much money.
And then you've got Zach Williams, who, look, this year I think he's probably his best year, would you say? I'd say close to his best year of football, right? At the club.
Yeah.
Maybe he's made to look better because we're playing walking football. So his pace just exposes how bad we really are, maybe. So then you got that contract who was back-ended to the shit of like over $1 million, supposedly.
Yep.
So then we come off that is it next year? Next year, isn't it? I think so. 2026. It's 27, right? So all these players here, mate, Doherty gone. You know, you got to move on some things. So I think they've reached their breaking point, and you're going to see a lot of change off field. I hope it works for Michael Voss. Genuinely, I hope it does. I don't think it will, but I hope it does. I want to be proven wrong.
Look at the energy that the kids have brought in.
I know that, but you're gonna get that at the end of a year. It's gonna
I get that.
rejuvenate with a bit of an
Kids,
adrenaline.
kids are always going to be way more well driven than half our senior players because they're still fresh.
Yeah, but you honestly reckon that like a Moya isn't frothing now for round 1 next year?
Of course,
Oh,
who
yeah.
isn't? I already
Oh, yeah.
am. For next year. I can't
No.
wait.
I can't wait to see.
No, but what I'm saying, for Charlie, Harry, Cripps, Walsh, Wiedering,
Oh,
it's
they're
a
looking at the
job.
off season. They can't wait.
No. But round 1, it's their job.
Of course.
It's just their job. These kids want to play football.
I know that,
So
but
they're
are they good enough to play 23 rounds of consistent football that are going to get you into the top?
The kids aren't.
I look at top because they set the bar last year as a top. This year, sorry, as the top 4. So we've fallen way off a cliff, right? I didn't have us anywhere. I genuinely had us anywhere from maybe 7th to 12th, and I didn't have us in the 8th. I thought we could peak at 7th. Genuine, because I just didn't think we had enough, and I don't think we have the coach and the nous and the tactical nous. Like in game, like horrible. One of the worst in-game managers or in-game coaches you'll ever see in your life. When one thing is happening, is the most reactionary. It's like bro, make the move. Like there's things happening out on the field that you can see with your own eyes, and you're telling me he can't make a move, and he just lets players run free, like Heaney against Sydney. Chad Warner, Sydney this year. Like, how are you not like just clamp him for a quarter? Give me 5 minutes on him, clamp him, go do something. He couldn't do anything. Maybe he doesn't have the cattle to do it. I don't know anymore.
I reckon there's probably 3 players that would probably like young players: Moya, Carroll, and O'Farrell. But he's out, so.
Do you think I've made this? I've said this a couple of times. People are sort of and ahed because Cripps is Patrick Cripps. But do you think Sam Walsh being captain next year is the right move to make?
If Patrick Cripps himself steps down, then I'd agree with it like fully. If he's made the decision himself,
I reckon that Sam Walsh has got a better connection with the younger core that's coming through than maybe Patrick Cripps does, and maybe sort of a bit of a shift there. Not saying Cripps gets pushed out of the leadership group or something like that, because his leadership has been great, but I think just it's a way that you can do a little rebuild to your leadership group without pulling someone out of the hat. And I think Sam Walsh, the way he spoke after the game last week, just showed that he's got the drive to play round 1 this week.
I reckon.
Is Walsh vice captain?
Yeah. But you need to take into account like his body as well. Like if you're going to make him captain, you're going to expect him to be fit literally nearly every week.
Personally, I've got Wiedering, and then vice captain is Walsh.
Yeah.
Just
would you go co-captain?
Reliability, and he's there every week. But I feel like he acts as a captain too. And he if you go to the game and watch the game, and if you watch Wiedering, but he's shouting, you know, that's what the generals do down back. But he gets it. I think he's starting to get what it means that we're in a rush. Not like Harry at the start of the year, we're in no rush. You know, again, seeing mates leave along the journey, like TDK now gone. He would have been like a mate. Silvani gone. Charlie Curnow might be gone. Who knows? Doherty, played with him for 100 odd games, 130, 150 odd games, 200 games.
And he was there when they got to the club.
You know what I like about Wiedering as well?
Goes down. Seeing all this stuff happen before your eyes, and I think maybe it's clicked in his brain to think, fuck, it can go like that. It can just go like that.
You know what I like about Wiedering as well? He's a realist.
Yeah,
he's not an optimist. He says it how it is. Like he's even said it as well. He's like, oh, Cripper, he's like the ultimate optimist. Like, I'm more of a realist. I want a realist, man. Like Wiedering, he's got cunt in him. I want that.
But with Wiedering, because he was really close with Doherty, and it probably clicked into Wiedering's head, hey, you know what? It was only a few years ago that Doherty was a 27, 28-year-old.
100%.
Where I am now, and before you blink,
it's
now
gone.
Doherty's not a
Mate, he's
premiership
seen
player.
O'Farrell go down with an ACL. He's seen, Brody Kemp go down with an Achilles. I mean, it shouldn't take it to go to this extreme, but things are happening and it's unraveled quickly this year. Like, I know 23 weeks has gone on forever, but it's happened quickly before our eyes. Like, we were 0-4 like that. We're 41 points up 24 weeks ago or 25 weeks ago against Richmond. And you would have thought, you were cruising. You go in 1-0, beautiful, onto the Bulldogs. Mate, it went like that. In 60 minutes of footy, it went like that. They eroded a 41-point deficit. And then again, the Doherty, and it all compound interest. So, look, personally, I'd love to have Walsh as a captain, but for me, he's Wiedering, just because he's got that experience too. And he's there every week. And then my vice captain is definitely Walsh. I wouldn't mind throwing a spanner in the works, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a future captain is maybe Cowan or Ollie Hollands. Yeah,
he says it how it is, Wiedering.
Well, he said it in the year.
Wiedering, round four, that Collingwood game. He came out afterward and says mental and physical toughness needs to be looked at. Bro, no one said that in the year.
He gave it to them after Richmond as well.
Yep, he was the one that addressed the group after the Richmond loss, not Cripps.
I mean, I've said it for years. I'd make Wiedering captain because, as I said, he's a realist. He says it how it is. He probably realizes that he's turning 28 next year. The guy doesn't have a lot of time. Like, what are you going to be playing for? Like, he's probably going to play 300 games, but does he really want to be remembered as that? Or does he really want to be remembered as someone that's won a flag?
Mate, he looks at someone like for success.
And I think he can make Cripps a better player as well. He just doesn't have that burden.
Agreed. Definitely agreed.
But we don't know that.
Comes back to him.
But the other thing that you have to look at as well too, right, is it doesn't matter who's captain. Like, if you look at Geelong, who's their captain?
Field leaders everywhere.
Yeah.
Who's Geelong's captain?
Patrick Dangerfield.
You reckon Jeremy Cameron doesn't talk?
No, of course.
You reckon Tom Stewart doesn't talk? You reckon Holmes doesn't talk?
Bailey Smith, mate. I know he isn't seen as a leader and he's seen as a shit, but you know what, mate? He leads by example.
Yeah.
He can run his mouth, but mate, when it's time to go, it's time to go. I don't think he's put a foot wrong all year.
But I say Bailey Smith is kind of like Sam Walsh's argument. You say that you don't know if Sam Walsh is going to play how many games next year. Bailey Smith didn't play for 2 years and's come out and played 22 games this year and could win the Brownlow.
And we have the perfect captain backup as well. We're doing plays every game. I'm on board with Walsh being next captain.
Do you know who I reckon our best captain would be? Apart from Cripper, even with Cripper in the side, I reckon Nick Haynes has got captaincy written all over him.
Yeah. But for how long?
I think he's more of a leader.
He's a leadership group player.
Instructions kind of guy.
Yeah.
I was actually having this chat with Paul. Is that not wreck, but you maybe destroy a bit of the harmony as well because you've got an outsider that's come in and then you go, oh, here's a captaincy. I know he's he's been there for a year now and he gets kind of how it is, but you probably that maybe they need a bit of disturbance, but you just need to keep a harmony. I mean, if they all picked him and said, yeah, we want him as captain, well, then it's their choice. And
I'd even love Nick Newman as a captain because he gives no bullshit. Like, he tells you how it is. Yeah.
We need a leadership group. We're one of the few teams in AFL that doesn't actually have a leadership group.
No,
we have
do.
captains.
We
don't.
Charlie's in it.
Not this year. No. He's vice captain. Our leadership is Cripps captain, and then Charlie vice, Wiedering vice, and I think Walsh vice. We don't have a leadership group. If you look at all the other teams, they have like captain, vice captain, and a leadership group. We don't have one this year. I promise you.
That comes back to the complacency of 2023, though. That was like 2023. We've got the team we want. We've got each leader in the half. They're going to take us to a grand final, and I think that's where those decisions were made. It's like everyone else is just going to strap onto these three, and we'll go to the promised land, and it just hasn't worked out that way.
Technically, if you look at someone like Harry Mackay, he's there's no expectation for him to be a leader. He's not in a leadership group. Why the fuck would he care?
He's
There's no
considered
internal
as a
pressure.
leader, but
He's considered okay, but it's different if like you go and help someone out to move boxes, or if you're paid to go and move boxes. You know what I mean? You have a level of expectation on you. He's not expected to be a leader. I don't think people at the club look at him and be like, "Nah, you didn't lead well that game." It's not his obligation.
Maybe he
And we
didn't
don't-
put his hand up to be in the leadership group.
Yeah, but did you?
But
I
the
don't want
leadership
Harry
group
Mackay
doesn't
to be in
exist.
the leadership group.
Sorry,
Would you
But
really
did you-
I don't
want
want
to
Harry
be in the
Mackay to be in
leadership
the
group?
leadership group. He's too nice.
Well, yeah, because of I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Nice
would you really
6
want him
foot 10
to be in there after what he's gone through?
No,
For 2
it's
years?
just no. But again, it's just
But even like when you look at it, right? Like I know, and I know that I can him and all of that, right? But when Charlie got announced as part of the leadership, you thought, when's he ever displayed that leadership? To me, Charlie's that larrikin.
Yeah, correct.
Jared Waite was a larrikin.
You know why they put him there?
Charlie's
yeah,
Kerno.
and he's Charlie's Kerno, and he's Charlie Kerno.
Sells
He
tickets.
sells, just sells
membership
tickets,
then
sells
after him.
merch,
And that's
everything.
why we're not going to get rid of him.
Do you want to get rid of him?
No, we hold the cards. Do you want to
Oh,
get rid of a
well,
player like that? Never. But if he wants to leave and they come with the right offer, well then, mate.
You've got no choice. If he wants to go, and if Sydney or someone come out and say, "Oh, he's 2, 3 first rounders plus a player," then you got to let him go.
But go on Google and put in AFL Draft 2025 and have a look at Gold Coast's first 3 picks. They got like I think 6,
They got
8,
academy
and
players
15.
everywhere.
That's it. They got like 6, 8, and 15. They got 3 in the first 15.
Wow.
All right. If they came to you now and said, "We'll give you those 3 picks for Charlie Kerno," you wouldn't do it.
I'd do it.
What are you doing with those picks, but aren't you just looking for the next Charlie Kerno?
Well,
No,
no.
you
because
can.
need-
But you can.
You're
but you
getting
can split
beat,
'em.
and then you're going to go into the year after that draft too.
But you can split them.
I'd ask for Ben King.
No,
You're
I
going
don't
to
like
give you
that.
Charlie. You want a forward back.
No. I reckon you persist with Hudson
The one.
O'Keefe up forward.
You reckon he's a you reckon?
Yep.
There was
I
a few
reckon
times
he's a
tonight
star.
where Harry
he's
Mackay
only
got
young,
right
he's
up the ground and we had no forward to kick to. And that was against Essendon. Like, there was a few times tonight where it was evident we needed that next forward. And I
Yeah,
think
but there
that's
was
where
also-
we missed Charlie.
There was also a passage of play where I think it was TDK took a mark. No, Harry took a mark.
Kicked to the TDK. TDK kicked to the Hutto.
Kicked
We
it
made
to
it from
the
our
K.
back line to forward 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, our 3 big men marked it.
Yep. That's ideal, but that's not going to happen everything. We can't rely on that though.
That's
I
not
get
by
that.
design.
But what I'm saying is, like with Hudson O'Keefe, you gotta get games into him.
Yep.
He's gonna be phenomenal for us.
It's time to go!
Did you shoot yourself?
I was really scared that was me.
Zach. That's right. Stay in there, Zach. Stay in there. He's got the medals. He has got the medals. Can you?
We got the $100 bills as well, bro.
Can you like flip it like horizontal?
That's
Sorry.
only for Tom DeConning to hold because that's all he's going to worry about, boys. But at the end of the day, you know, as long as you can make enough to make a living, you'll be remembered for these. So, but yeah, it's very simple. Money is consumed the world of today, and for the lives, they think that's the be-all and end-all. But success will last forever and eternity. So that's everyone's own decision to decide. So good to win. Good to win in the last round, considering the teams we've been in the last 2 weeks are also the 2 teams that have been our last 2 last round victors in the last 20 odd years. Go and have a look. 2013 was Port Adelaide. 2014 was the draw with Essendon, with the 2025 win against Essendon this year. And it's also still more wins in the last round of the home and away season that what Essendon's won finals in the last 21 years. So there's a fun fact for you all.
Apparently, this bloke's been charging the cones before he got on. It's 1:30, so he's probably a bit tired. You work today, Mad Dogs.
Well, don't worry about anyone else's opinions. We all got to still make a living, show an effort, and I've got to be up in the next 2.5 or so hours. And all I've got to say to that is we need to grow the fuck up in 2026 and beyond. And that's the bottom line, because I said so. And for that, adios for the Semper Filios.
It's time to go!
I hope everyone woke up with that one. I love it, Mad Dogs. The in and out, love it.
Put a cameo.
Wait, this is the way. I didn't. Wait, which way were we all like that? I was there, and you were here. There we go. But yeah, it is an interesting chat there. It's going to be a very active off season on field, off field.
Did you hear about the assistant coaches calling HR because they haven't been told if they're being re-signed or not? Yeah.
Now you know what you do. Now you know what you do. See you later, boys. It's now the end of the season. Go fend for yourselves. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't get why we're so loyal to so many people at this club. Like I don't. Like I remember when Stocker got delisted and Fisher people were like no, but Stocker was a dud, bro. Yeah, people crying over it.
Who's the heart and soul?
Well, you got people saying, "Oh, thank you, TDK, I love you, thank you, Silver." What have they done? I'm telling you now, if the Koning played 450 games, won 10 flags, fair enough. I wish him luck. But
I'll kiss his feet. I'll kiss his feet, bro.
Yeah, but the fact that he's leaving, thinking that he can go to a club not only for the money, but thinking that they're going to be more successful than us within the next 8 years. Fuck off! I don't want him. I don't want him coming back anywhere near the club after he's done. I don't care. His name shouldn't be on that locker. I have no idea why we have let that happen. If anything, we should have done that for fucking Kennedy, who killed himself last year.
Yep.
And that's the harmony you speak about as well. I mean, right.
Yep. What do you think the next number 12 is going to come in and think about it? Next kid that's number 12, he's going to look at them and be like, who the fuck is TDK? He left for money. He didn't leave to go play with his mates. He didn't leave because he loves St Kilda as a club. He left for money. Not even success, bro. St Kilda are dead. If he left to go to Geelong, I'd be like, okay, I kind of understand.
Dead food blood.
Bro, imagine training at Moorabbin, bro. Do they even have a fucking stadium? Do they have a training ground?
I don't even
they just train on gravel, bro.
They train on
fucking
airport.
Yeah.
This guy's going to be playing with Nazaya, Wangan and Miller for fucking 2 years. Then he'll piss off to Adelaide. He's going to be stuck with Stock and fucking Paddy Dow. Our leftovers.
Carroll. And Jack Carroll.
That one too. They're sloppy seconds, man.
But you know but realistically, you can't begrudge him for taking the contract.
No, I
But
can't.
the
Yes,
only-
I can.
no,
We offered
No,
him.
you can't.
No,
you
but
can't,
if you
because-
think about it, Wangan Miller, he declined $2 million to go to Adelaide, and he said the only
And to
reason
go
why
home.
he stayed is because
He's getting
and
$2
plus
million now.
Yeah, I get that, but like he had the choice to go back home with the same exact amount of money. But the reason why he stays
No,
is because
but
of the fans
his
as well.
family,
Yeah,
no,
and his
but
mates.
fam-
He appreciated the playing group.
and his family's in Melbourne now.
Nah.
He said.
Are they? Yeah, because he signed the contract, but the
Yeah.
plan was to go back to Adelaide.
Yeah,
but he
in
also,
2 years he'll be gone.
No, but what I'm saying is, if St Kilda offered Malera NASA $1 million and Port offered him 1.7, he's going to Port. It's like Aiden. If you're on 100 grand, all right, and a competitor goes and offers you 180 grand, are you not going to go?
Yeah, but
I'll tell you this. If I grew up with those people that I'm working with for 7-8 years, and if I built great relationships with them, and if everyone loves me, I wouldn't go. Fuck the money.
Money isn't.
Money
isn't
doesn't mean
happening.
anything.
No,
Money
it
doesn't
isn't happening. He's getting 7 figures at Carlton if he stays.
No, I get that, and you didn't let me finish. What you begrudge him on is his output this year.
Mate, he's been putrid.
That I actually agree with. I actually agree with that. I don't think I don't think he's been good this year at all.
I think he made up his mind.
He's been that
body
I
all
understand
year.
1.7
He's probably
is a
had
tough
three
game to live
good
under,
games.
but
I guarantee you next year, when the new ruck rule gets fixed, when they stop the blocking and allow him to jump, he'll be unbelievable. Guarantee it. But
TDK.
But he can't. We've seen this year he can't handle pressure. People talking about him. He's going to go for $1.7 million, and
luck.
everyone is going to have an opinion about each game that he plays.
you know what David
And Naz is probably going to take a bit of the heat because he's on $2 million. But Naz is one of the best players in the league. TDK
He's proven
isn't.
that already. This guy's
And-
won
and
them
St.
games already.
Yeah.
And St Kilda are going to find themselves in a hole because King's back next year.
Yeah.
So if Marshall doesn't leave, all right, they can't afford to play De Conning up forward and King up forward.
And Cooper Sharman. He's probably been their best forward all year.
Let me just read this one out. Paul, been a pleasure in 2025. Crew, results and performances been terrible, but we have to keep pushing. See you at the live show. Go Baggers. Love you, Paul.
Love you,
See
Paul.
you soon anyway. Thank you, and thank you for the year as well.
David King said a couple of months ago, he goes, if he goes to St Kilda for that money, from day one, the pressure will be lifted. I guarantee you now, if he doesn't average 25 disposals, 15,000 hit outs and a goal, they're gonna fucking kill him.
100%. He'll be expected to be the
He
best player
said
in
it
the comp,
against
bro.
Mike too after the game. He's like, I don't know
we're
why
judging him now. So we're judging him now based on the fact that he'll be worth that in the future. Obviously,
don't
he's been
forget-
horrible regardless of that. But we're judging him now based on the fact that, he's supposed to be worth 1.7. This is how he's performing. Now, obviously, of course, he's been performing shit, whether he's been worth 1 million or 700,000. But the fact that you've got that umbrella, now that umbrella is actually going to be real, absolutely. Like the pressure will be absolutely on.
Hey, but don't forget this. St Kilda have no fans. No one's gonna give a shit. What? All
Good
16
luck.
people that go to the games. The rest of them are paid
Silvani's
actors.
TDK was looking around the MCG with 40,000 in the house, being like, "Geez, this is shit." Not thinking that that's all he's got to look forward to for the rest of his career.
Silvani's done that for years, though, paying players off potential. He did it with fucking Canelio. Remember when we offered him how much?
Yeah,
Fucking 1.2, bro.
Yeah, but Cornelia was a fucking gun.
Hey, Cornelia's not potential.
No, he was
Are you
proven.
serious?
He was proven, bro. That can't, bro. He was a fucking gun, Cornelio.
Back then, yeah.
He was a
Diabolical
gun.
mission,
Bro.
bro.
Go
He's a
back
gun.
to that when we were going to sign him for 1.1, 1.2, but it was done. Bro, that guy was he was a gun, genuine gun.
Weren't we trying
the
to
one that we-
sign Shield as well for like crazy money?
that's what I was going to say. That's the bullet.
Cornelio.
After,
Yeah,
That's
there
the
you go. Yeah.
That's the bullet we dodged.
Yeah,
hey, the
thank
biggest
God.
potential contract ever was Zach Williams. One game in a finals, like he played midfield, one games in a final series, and we were like,
Balenciaga.
yeah, that's it. He's gonna save our club. Give him $850 for 9 years. Well,
That's
the-
Still
our
worth
fault.
1.7.
His fault. That's
Okay,
our
it's not even his fault, bro. If I got offered
our
$1 million
fault.
to play for Carlton, if I got offered $1 million for Carlton, I'll take it. I'm pretty shit. I'll take it, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
Like it's
then,
not their fault.
but you're contradicting yourself then.
With what?
Because you're saying that you'd get a Carlton for $1 million if you're
I'd
at
get-
another club, but
Yeah.
you're saying TDK shouldn't leave for big money.
No, I'm saying right
He's
now because I
saying
don't
at
play
his
for a
current
club.
skill level.
Yeah.
I mean, if he,
At my
I
current
mean,
score.
this year, if he carried on from those 6 games last year into this year, he had injuries, but fair enough. But last year he had those fucking amazing 6 games straight. If he continued that this year, I would be like, fair enough. But based
if
off
we
this
wanna be-
year, no, and like John Ralph said, he's had a lung problem throughout the year. He's had the battle through 100 games, brother. Then why the fuck are we playing him then?
This is the most
Exactly.
games he's ever played in a year. 21
Especially if
games.
we're a team that wants to model ourselves on consistency and being a consistent football team, which we've failed at yet again. If you want to be a consistent football team, you have to have players performing consistently well. And we haven't had that from our supposed number one ruckman.
Do you
I mean,
reckon?
if I was him, I would have stayed because he said how much he loves the fucking club and how much he loves the
loves the
players and
money,
all that. I would have stayed because I think loyalty pisses all over money, but clearly his focus is elsewhere. Good luck playing with Paddy Down, fucking Liam Stocker next year over Cripps and Walsh. That's all I'm going to say.
In fairness to him as well, too, there have been murmurs the last 2-3 weeks that he did tell the club that he wants to stay. And
Yeah,
that-
but,
and it's the,
but why?
And it's the club.
Then stay. Tell us
If-
2 weeks
if
ago
it's-
you want to stay and stay.
If the club tells him to go, I'm even happier.
Slow performances.
And it's the
Because he looked
club.
checked out midway through the season. Absolutely checked out.
Would you respect him more or less if he came out 2 weeks ago and said, I want to stay at Carlton, but $1.8 million is too much for my family to pass up?
Yep.
And Carlton aren't anywhere close in that money, and that's unfortunately why I have to take it.
Would
you
you be a
respect
rare
him more or
thing, but
less?
if he's being upfront and honest, not the way I
No,
think, but if he's being upfront and honest, I'd respect him a little more, but it's not. It's a rare
But
thing.
it's better than the current situation.
You can't say it, though.
I would have cut the shit round one if I'm being honest with you, but yeah.
He should have signed at the start of the year. That's
Sign the
it.
fucking dotted line.
Sign the
Yeah.
dotted line. Are you committed or not? I know offers are going to come. I know this. I always hear the same shit. Yeah, the offers are going to come. The offers would have came at the start of the year anyway. Did the talk start at the start of the year before the start?
It started in
You can't-
December last year. In
I think
January.
you can only say it once there's an official contract in front of
I
you.
understand
what
that, but
if-
you're telling me we didn't put a contract in front of me at the start of the year. Then we upped it.
Oh, no. I'm talking about St Kilda.
All right, so I'm sure his management would have known that there was a contract coming. How much further could it have gone up? Let's say 1.5 went to 1.8. An extra 300 grand is going to get taxed 46%. Like, come on, man.
No, what I'm saying is, like, until there's a formal contract in front of you,
Yeah, I know.
ready
Yeah,
to sign,
yeah.
because it can always get pulled from you. Yeah,
Agreed. But that could
The
be
other
like
thing-
our one too.
yeah. You know what I want to ask is, do you
Yeah.
turn around now, all right, and tell Pitternet to get yourself super fit, all right,
Oh,
and buy yourself time until Hudson O'Keefe's ready, as opposed, because I don't want, the last thing I don't want them to go and throw money at, like, who is it that, is it Reeves?
Ed Reeves from Hawthorn. Yeah.
Yeah, like his name's been floated around, right? Now, he's just another Pitternet, yeah?
He's just got to
Do
feel
you
the
argue
pain.
that a ruckman isn't that important in the game
I
these
agree.
days?
I agree.
That you can live with
how you set up.
Pitternet?
And like, if you bolster the midfield with some extra pace and whatever, Pitternet's all he's got to do is get that tap. Get that tap.
But TDK lost the hit-outs to Todd Goldstein today. So,
TDK is not a good tap ruckman. I don't know if that's what we're talking about.
Tripled them in clearances from the centre. So if you're telling me a ruckman's that important,
I don't know how many times I've said this on the show over the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, is that you don't need a superstar ruckman to win a flag. Simple as that.
Hey, can I just say as well?
Who was in the ruck for Brisbane's grand final team last year?
Was it Darcy Fort?
There you go.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah. You don't need it. Every team has a different system, right? With us, our clearance numbers and all our midfielders' numbers are higher and better with more efficiency when Pitternet is our number one ruck.
Of course. He's a good tap ruckman. He gets him down their throat.
That's it.
He just needs to build the tank, as Morris was saying. Just needs to. He needs a clean run at it pre-season and give because he hasn't. His body hasn't been reliable.
Because I think it was 2023, early 2023, before he had the PCL injury at Fremantle away. His knee collided with Darcy's like that.
It was
Before
2022,
he was one of the best ruckmen in the competition. I'm not sure if it
even
was
go to
early
the,
2023.
even go to the semi-final.
Before that,
He was a better ruckman against Gorn in the semi-final.
Morris,
he
was
bitched
a
him in
better
the semi.
ruckman against
He
Gorn in
bitched
the
him.
semi-final.
What do you mean that the club told TDK that we don't want you? Like, because you said before that TDK said he wants to stay to the club apparently, but the club have said no or something like that.
Need the picks, man.
I think we rescinded our offer. To be honest, I wasn't the one. I'm pretty sure Morris said that, but I'm pretty sure the club has seen his output and is like, hang on, you're not worth 1.1, and we told them we'll give you 700, maybe 750. Take it or you can go to St Kilda. And I reckon he wanted to stay probably.
They've planned life after
Life
TDK
after.
and
They've done it.
What?
Yeah.
If
you see that Hutto coming in, yeah.
They need we need. If you see our draft points, mate, we don't have enough to get anywhere near Dean. So we need basically we need to pick for him, and then you need to go further beyond.
But it's not just Dean; it's the NGAs as well.
NGAs, correct? Yeah. So it's they've 100% they've planned past him. Austin, not Austin. What's his name? Graham Wright said it in that presser.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, mate. He's gone now. Didn't he do his speech as well? Thank you for the 8 years, blah, blah, blah. You don't really care. You don't care. If you really cared, you would be staying. So you don't care.
Did you see our mate better than next year? We come against St Kilda and Pitto smacks him in the mouth and beats him.
100%. You know why? He probably will.
That'd be nothing better than that next year.
Good.
Fine, now I'm excited. Thank you.
I can't wait. You know what I'm going to be doing? You know that guy who was at the G for Tom Scully when they versed GWS, Melbourne, and he had the money bags. I'm going to do that. I'm bringing money bags.
I'm chucking a pig's head on the field, bro.
I'll fucking throw a surfboard at him.
Yeah, what about for Jace then?
No, Jason, I'll bring a live pig on. Right,
I'm
Jason,
throwing a 50-cent coin at him.
I just don't get how. I don't understand how St Kilda. They've spent what 4 mil on Nazaya and TDK. That's what 20% of their cap on 2 players.
You know what it is though, Aiden? They're a shit tin pot club, and they're trying to build culture by inviting all these big name players into their club, and they pay overs. All smaller clubs do this. Like you look at North, you look at St Kilda, they pay overs. We're the only big club that pays overs for some reason. But like North, they paid like Daniel like 800k, and he's been one of their worst players all year. The North community fucking hates Caleb Daniel.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
But what you got to remember as well too.
That's going to be me next year with TDK.
What you got to remember as well too is, let's say you've got a really shit side, right? Like let's say West Coast.
I don't have to imagine.
But they have to spend 95% of the salary cap.
Yeah.
So if it's let's say 20 million, they've got to spend what's that 18 mil or 19 mil, whatever the fuck it is, on their salary cap towards the players. So you're paying overs.
Good luck.
Good luck too.
Good luck to him, mate. Good luck to him. Moneyball, mate. With his contract, yeah, I'm sure, and him and Silvani's, I'm sure he can get something out there. There'll be more than adequate players out there.
All I'm going to say is St Kilda can spend whatever the fuck they want. I don't care, but they're not going to do. It's not going to win them a flag. You can't spend You can't spend 20% of your cap, if I'm correct, on 2 players. No way to win a flag. Forget it.
I think they're trying to win a flag. Get Cal Wilkie.
Yeah.
Just say you don't want to be there. We have a great culture. TDK wanted to stay, but we had too much money. We got enough money for you that you want. Come play for us. Play with Jacob Wiedering.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'd definitely go for him. But Silvani, that fucking dickhead, will be like, "Oh, give me 3 fucking first rounders, probably."
Bro, fuck Silvani and fuck the Silvani name, bro. Fuck both of them, bro.
Hey, so now that the season's ended for us, do you accept a trade for Charlie?
No,
100% of it's anything more than 2, anything like 2 first rounders and above, I take it.
If it's,
I'm strong on this. Like I don't think he can win a premiership with Charlie.
I mean,
balls in our court. Balls in our court.
He's had an injured year, but I'm telling you now, if I'm going to be asking for 2 firsts and a gun player back for someone that's a 2-time Coleman medalist and can rip a game apart when he's fit, because we've seen it, and who's contracted for 4 years. I'm asking for a Heaney, a Goulden, a first-round pick in return. They won't do it, and if they say no, then get fucked.
So what player would you take? Let's say it goes to Gold Coast. Would you take 2 first-rounders and Ben King? You'd be happy with that?
No. I don't
Hey,
want
no,
Give me Jed Walter.
And Ainsworth.
Give me Jed Walter.
Give me
I don't
Walter.
want Ben
Oh, Walter, yeah.
Give me Jed Walter. Oh, I don't mind him. He's going to be a good player. But, yeah.
Give me Jed.
I really think Charlie at his best is a player you never ever fucking trade. And I know he's not been at
I
his
agree.
best.
I agree. But what
I
I've
know- I
seen
know-
this season and what I've seen, like, I just
Okay,
I
but that's
can't
recency
excuse myself
bias.
on the field this season, though.
I feel like we all have a little bit of recency bias. I feel like we've seen a shit year. Cripps had a shit 2021. People are saying get rid of him. He's a journeyman. What did he do next year? You want to that? I'm not saying Kenner's going to come back, kick 100 goals next season, but you have to understand, bro. I know you can't look at the past, but you can't discredit Kenner's last 2-3 years just because he had a shit season this year.
I'm not binning him off. I'm not binning him off. I'm saying the ball's in our court. Like, in my head, do I seriously think he's going to leave? No, because the ball's in our court and he's contracted till 2029. But if the right offer comes in, I'd seriously think about it.
It's the same idea with Patrick Cripps.
I consider him one of those players that are untouchable.
I don't think
care what
he'll
you
leave. I don't think he'll leave. But if he's asking, I want to go to Sydney or Gold Coast for the fucking environment and shit like that for a new, to move there.
What does it say about a player like
If Kerner wants to leave, then let him leave. 100%.
If he wants to leave, then fair enough. I'm telling you
him,
now,
yeah.
club has to offer the fucking world to get him. Because
I'm
I'm
not
telling
too
you now, if he plays in a system that gives him good enough service, he can fucking kick 80 to 90 goals a year. Because
It's not even
about it, if you think about the service that he got in 2022 and 2023, he was kicking goals out of his ass half the time.
Yep.
No, but he was.
So,
But he was leading.
He was. You know what it is? It's like service, and it's also a club that demands more from him. I don't think we ask anything.
That
from
is
him.
also a good point.
And also,
I think we just let him do whatever the fuck he wants.
Don't forget as well too, he's a really good big game performer in the finals as well too.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew
Bro,
you were going to say that.
The
And
2 finals we played.
Tell everyone how long I've been on Charlie's back for.
Oh, wow.
This year or
Nah, previous years. Previous years.
Okay, can we break down those 3 finals games that he played terribly in?
Yep.
Okay, what was his stat line in the Sydney one? Did he kick 2 goals or? I think he kicked 2-4.
No, he didn't kick any.
None.
No, he kicked
In the
one
Sydney
at the
game, he
start.
didn't kick any.
Kicked one
No,
at the
and
start.
didn't kick. No,
What?
he kicked.
He kicked the second goal of the game after Doherty.
I was like, he did not go goalless because he had like a streak where like he kicked a goal consistently, and that ended this year, every game.
And he kicked one against Melbourne.
Yeah.
Kicked
one
so-
against Carlton,
Again,
and one
against Brisbane.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. But all right, so this year going into the final series, are you going to be happy Jeremy Cameron kicks 1 goal in 3 in every game?
He could. He could.
He definitely could. He didn't kick like a goal last week.
Full forwards haven't naturally kicked bags of goals in finals for a very long time.
Can I just say that Melbourne?
I was gonna get him, but yeah, those are the stats. He only kicked 3 goals for those.
And if you think about it, that Melbourne game, look,
That Melbourne was scrappy.
he had
Scrappy.
fucking 10 players on him half the time.
And Stephen May is very underrated. I rate, especially back then, Stephen May is a good one-on-one defender. He knows how to isolate the forwards and play them at
Yeah,
their
but
weakness.
you know what?
But you're a superstar.
Yeah, but how does it? Yeah, correct. And learn from your past doings. How do you not learn to get better against that opponent? What?
Oh, I
So
mean, he
he's
did
being
this year.
funny every
He
time.
did this year, though.
How many goals did Buddy
Yeah,
kick in
but-
grand
yeah,
finals?
bro, we're dusted. We're dusted. The year's done, bro.
Buddy Franklin only kicked 2 or 3 goals in finals. He might have had the odd one where he kicked a big bag, but he also played for Hawthorn and Sydney, who were playing 3 to 4 finals each year.
What did
Charlie
he kick?
Kerner's
I
only
don't
been
know.
on the
I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah.
But you can't think off the top of your head, oh, I remember that final when Buddy kicked 10. Like, hasn't never happened. So
not
to
many
expect
do.
that off Charlie Kerno out of three finals or four
Finals aren't about individual players. It's about the whole team. So for people
Correct.
that say, "Oh, Charlie, look, he's done nothing in the finals," so what?
Yeah, in terms of getting rid of Charlie, I'm not getting rid of him
What did
simply
Nick
because of the
Dacos do in the
finals.
finals in 2023? I can't remember him doing anything.
Not off the top of your head, do you?
No, because but what
He
the
still took
Lakers do-
Stephen May out of the contest pretty
Out
much.
of the game.
He was their best intercept defender.
I think a lot of people are quick to forget what Charlie can do and what he brings to the
I'm
table.
telling you now, if you want to get rid of him, fine. But I'm fucking when he's fit and firing, he's the best fucking player in the league.
No,
he's
he's
proved
not.
it. I
No,
mean,
he's not.
he's top
No,
five.
Yeah, top 5, but he's not the best.
Yeah, not the
Always,
best.
always. He was even in the 2023. Always had. He was him. There was what's his name, Cameron. Mate, when Bontempelli's firing, mate, fuck.
Oh yeah, nah, fuck. This guy's missed 5 games this year. He's going to make the All-Australian team again.
No, but just on forwards, yeah. When he's up and firing, he's top 3 in the league. 100%. He's up when he's up and firing, best.
But
But
in saying that as well too, right? Name me the last game that Charlie won off his boot.
Gold Coast 2023.
How many years ago was that?
2.
Yeah.
2023.
I'll give you the other side of the coin. What happens if after round 1 next year, Harry Mackay does his knee?
Then we're
Who
fucked.
are you rolling with?
But you can't think like
And you
that.
traded Charlie away.
You can't think like that then.
No, I know you can't think like that.
Okay,
but
okay. How about this though? How about this? No, how about this?
I know what you're saying though,
sorry,
Tom. I
Atush.
can't.
Sorry,
It's
Atush.
a
I'll give
defeatist
you one.
attitude.
What if round 1 next year, Charlie and Harry do their knee together? What do you do then?
Well, the whole team does it.
I'd say you're crazy, but I think for the last 5 years, 2 people have done their knee for Carlton every year. So that's not a
It's usually
ridiculous
someone
thing
important,
to
isn't
think
it?
about.
But what I'm getting at, right? Our list needs to be rejigged, right? We now hold the cards, and we've got the best opportunity, all right, to look at. And I'm only saying this. He's the one that asked the club that he wants to go as well too, right?
Did he actually say that he wants to?
I think that's Mayo, bro. I think he just looked at Gold Coast and was like, I like the Gold Coast. Again, like
what the club, what's on offer? Like if the deal's too good to come, like I think Gold Coast have got 6, 8, and 15. Would you trade Charlie for those 3 picks?
And a player. I want to play in return.
Oh, geez, you want 6, 8, 15 and a player?
No, not a
What
chance. You
what
get
about-
you
what about
get
this?
Gold Coast are terrible traders. They'll do it.
What about this? What about this scenario? You hold off and keep Charlie for this year because you're still holding the cards on him. He kicks 50 or 60 goals, and you still need to get picks for Cody Walker. Then you can say, give us 3 top round picks for Charlie Curnow, and then we have all the picks in the world to get Cody Walker. Because if we're still looking for picks and stuff next year, that means we haven't done anything.
Yeah, you kind of don't have to happen, eh?
Yeah, it's sort of that. Do you hold strong and think what is coming that we need to be prepared for?
And what I mean by like Hawthorn did it. Hawthorn made hard decisions. Hawthorn gave away Franklin. And then they got to a point where Lewis, Hodge, Mitchell left, Gunston went to Brisbane.
But they'd won 4 premierships. It's an easier decision to make.
Yep.
I get that. I get that. And we're trying to get to that premiership.
Yeah.
Can we just imagine a world where we trade Charlie this season, right? And then next year you have, let's say we're going out from a kick out, we kick it to Harry, who's come down the line, right? Who are we kicking it to after that? Hudson? Okay, maybe what?
So then that tells, if you're thinking about it like that, we haven't changed the way we play football.
No, again, but again, who's going to kick our goals? Do you want
What do
Harry
you mean?
Mackay to be
Plenty.
the
There's
deepest
plenty.
forward?
Okay, I'll put it this way: who was going to
Frankie
kick
Evans, mate.
Who was going to kick Brisbane's goals when Joe Danaher retired?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, but
people didn't even. I don't think people had them in the top 4 this year.
I had him winning the
Yeah,
flag.
Brisbane won the premiership. It's an easier discussion to let Joe Danaher go because he did it with a medallion around his neck.
Yeah,
Charlie
but-
Curnow wins a premiership. Go. I don't care. You won us a premiership.
Of course, but what I'm saying is people are going, yeah, but so Joe Danaher goes now. Who's going to kick all their goals? There's always someone waiting in the wings. There's always someone you can
Plus, it doesn't
recruit.
have to be
There's
a
always
tall
someone
forward.
you can get. You can, mate. You can distribute his
Ashton
goals.
Moore.
Play a different way. Play a different way.
Charlie
Zach
Cameron's
Bailey
been
comes in.
terrible
pops
this year.
We're not strapped to this now.
I feel like we are, bro. If we want a premiership in the next 3 years, we're stuck with this list.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
It'll be major.
Next, you don't reckon?
Next 2 years, major changes.
That's what I mean with this list, though. Unless we go down a crazy route and make.
This listed, bro. This list has got to its ceiling. That's it. It doesn't get any better than that.
It's peaked. It absolutely just it has to have peaked.
That's
Like,
it.
You can't go down this slow.
And that's the thing that I'm saying. You can't go to the market and say, hey, everyone, we got Lockie Fogarty on the table. Who wants him? What are you going to get back for him?
Bro, you won't even get a packet of chips. You won't even
No,
but
that's
you,
what
bro,
I'm
you won't even
saying.
get a
So-
meat pie for him.
But that's what I'm saying. So for you to inject into the side, Collingwood did it. Collingwood was
You've got to give
17,
away your best assets sometimes.
and they gave away Grundy, Trelaw, Stevenson, Taylor Adams, and then they won a flag.
You know what, boys? We're going to save this chat for another night because the emergency meeting will be continuing for the rest of the off season as well. We're going to be doing trade. We're going to be doing I don't know. When anything big comes out, we're on. So whoever wants a link, mate, DM me, DM the Jumper Punch, and we'll be on. And I'll send you the link, and I'll get you on as well. Men, women, girls, not little boys because that sounds like Jeffrey Epstein, but boys, anyone, whatever. If you're transgender, whatever you want to be, come on, let me know. We'll have a chat about Carlton because it's we're going to be hot in the off season, mate. We are going to be hot in the off season. But
Even
yeah,
I'll
thank
be
you everyone.
move away.
Sorry,
I'm not going
I'll be willing to move away.
yeah. But yeah, no, I appreciate everyone for joining. Everyone come on tonight. Paul he came on. I had to pay him an extra few $100. That was me to Paul. Please come on, please come on. Nah, actually, I didn't even message him. He just came on his own whim. So yeah, if you want to see Paul and you want to see Heath Scotland, Brendan Favola, Brad Pearce, the Monday Blues will be there as well. Make sure you get your tickets next week, Saturday the 30th. 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. There's an 8-course meal while roaming. It's not a sit-down dinner, but there'll be food. A couple of the boys here have been there. Zach and
Great
Aiden have
food.
been before. Food good. You're gonna get
giving away key rings.
you're giving away key rings, are you? Nice. Yeah. So $69. You get your pictures. There'll be signatures. You'll be able to chat to the boys as well. You'll be able to chat if you want to chat to me or Rocco or Paul or the Monday Blues. We'll all be there all night. Make sure you get your tickets to Remix Mania the night before. That's Bo's event. So, yeah, $29 off the top of my head. I think I'm right. And, yeah, thank you to everyone. Thank you to Zach, Aiden, Atush, Tom,
as always.
Ritz. Thank you to everyone in that also came on. Who came on? Snapper. Rocco wasn't on. He's sick, actually. Paolo. My brother, Seba. Who else? I'm missing one. I know I'm missing one.
Andy.
That's what I'm missing. Sorry, Andy. But yes, well done, Tom. We breathe. It's the end of the year.
Muss come on?
Nah, Muss, mate. He's
The Muss is Hollywood, bro.
He's
Big
for
time.
He's
Orange.
booking only.
He's fucking. So yeah, appreciate it all. I'm tired. It's 2 a.m. How the fuck? 3 hours, man. We need to stop this shit. But yeah, Frankie Bloodclot Evans. We're out with that. Thank you very much. There it is.